Good morning, everyone. I know it's very yet. It's just before 9:30. So the ballots have been open for the last 30 minutes. They're just after opening the two in Cavan and Monaghan. They were a bit late doing them in Cavan. They were about 10 minutes behind the rest of the country doing it. So we're basically half an hour into the counting of the votes. We already had the poll from last night. We have a few things to talk about. The first things with the first few ballots that's been open. So I'm just to say, if I have headphones on at any stage, I'm listening to RT. One thing I never thought I would say in a long, long time, but just to hear what's being said. So that's what I'd be doing really. Because Matt Carty's on it here at the moment, Sinn Féin. So I'm just listening to what they have to say about it. Because it was interesting in Morning Allen. We talk about Morning Allen in a second. I was listening to Morning Allen this morning. Usually I wouldn't listen to them. I wouldn't have anything to do with it. But just to hear what the TDs are saying and what they're thinking in their heads. So we see. But going by Morning Allen, particularly for Cavan and Monaghan constituency, Paddy Tobin was on the vein too. It looks very good that Sarah Wiley of Cavan Monaghan could be elected. So basically, Fianna Fáil Fine Gael might lose a seat in Cavan and Monaghan if Sarah Wiley is elected of vein too. So we see what happens there. But Paddy Tobin, and they seem to be very confident that they will win that seat in Cavan. So we see what happens. As I say, the voting in Cavan's literally only after starting. They were 10 minutes behind, I think, the rest of the country. So it's nothing really yet, but there's a few observations people have from the count set up. So we see what happens. Again, it's only 30 minutes in the majority of cases. Pauline O'Reilly's on the OT special thing. I'm watching it here on the other computer. The worst person to put on for the Green Party, Common Good and all that, the Common Good. The worst person ever to put on a show at that time in the morning, but the Common Good. So I'd be taking them off and on, just listening. So we'd be pretty much here the majority of the day. Well, not the majority of the day, but for a good while this morning anyway. So I just want I get started straight away, really, pretty much. We have from the poll last night. We have no results yet, but just off the bat, I know I showed probably in a second. This is probably least important for the moment. Pauline O'Reilly's just talking shit there, so I don't want to listen to her. I didn't get up in the morning to listen to Pauline O'Reilly of the Green Party. But yeah, as I was saying yesterday about Limerick City, there's going to be a huge problem here in Limerick City because the ballots were, basically there was an error in them in terms of the alphabetical order. There were an alphabetical order. So there's a huge issue here. So they'll probably have to do a recount in Limerick City. Because it seems to be really just they're completely fucked it, whatever they've done. Whoever was over the ballots in Limerick really just fucked it up something fierce. Really, to be totally honest, they probably would be fined in Limerick City, the votes, because they're not in alphabetical order. Like under the legislation, the Electoral Act 1992, I was looking at, it has to be in alphabetical order. So, the most likely we'll have to recall the election in Limerick City. Most likely, I don't know. We see what happens because there's a huge problem with the candidates. We've seen pictures of it yesterday. There's a huge problem with it. Because obviously it's not on alphabetical order, and obviously it goes against the own legislation, 1992, the Electoral Act 1992. So that's what's going to happen probably in Limerick City. So we keep an eye on that because I don't know what's going to happen. Will they just go with it with the not? Because a lot of candidates in Limerick could say, this is unfair. I've been treating unfair, and they could probably do it. So we might have another election in Limerick, not in Ireland, all across the country, but just in Limerick, because it is pretty fucked. To be totally honest, we keep an eye on that. Well, good morning. Yeah. So in Limerick, so people unfortunately probably will have to go back to the polls in Limerick soon enough because again, the alphabetical order wasn't there on the Limerick City voting booth in terms of the voting. So they probably will have to do that again. So I just wanted to briefly touch on that. So we don't know what's going to happen in Limerick. So there most likely be another election, pretty much in Limerick, not in Ireland, but in Limerick in general. Because the candidates there could say, again, it breaks their own government laws too. But I just want to look at the poll from last night too. So this is the coalition, the exit poll before the coalition. Out of the 5,018 people, the preferred coalition was Fianna Fáil Fine Gael. So pretty much, let's go the same way again. Like, let's go again. Let's do it again. Like, why not? But that's pretty much what this tells you. And Sinn Féin led without Fianna Fáil, with Fianna Fáil, Fine Gael too. So and then obviously Fine Gael, Independence, but pretty much everybody wants like other than 5,000 people, everybody wants the same. Like, is there something wrong with their brains? To be nicely to them, like they're pretty much what the same than 5,000 people. To be totally honest, or something else. I don't know what something else means, but something else is too. But they don't specify what something else is. Um, so before Taoiseach, this is interesting too by age. I was saying about Sinn Féin getting all the votes from the younger people. Um, as we see, Micheál Martin is basically 35, Mary Lou McDonald's 34. Out of the 5,000 on poll yesterday, Simon Harris unsure. But just look at this. Like, look at this. Look at me, Mary Lou McDonald's at the 18 to 24, my age group. Look at this, 60%. Like, that's insane. Like, look at Micheál Martin. Look at Simon Harris. 60%. Like, think about that for a second. Nearly 60% in the 18 to 24 that was polled in that group yesterday. Like, that's quite insane, like, to see that. And then obviously 25 to 30, Mary Lou McDonald still does better. But the older you get, and then obviously Micheál Martin gets better. I don't know why anyone do that, but you think Simon Harris would, because obviously him being the youngest, but no. But yeah, and then it obviously gets worse as you go on to 35 to 49 year old. The older you get, the more, like, Micheál Martin's more favoured in that group. But then when you get really, really older, it's Micheál Martin and Simon Harris. So it's pretty much the older people that voting Fianna Fáil and Fine Gael. Really, pretty much, it is literally the older people voting Fianna Fáil and Fine Gael. Like, that's what's happening here, to be totally honest. It's Fianna Fáil and Fine Gael. Like, the older people are voting for them. That's what's happening. So this is the 50 to 64 age group. And you can just see straight away. You look at the difference. 16, like, even though I don't like Sinn Féin, but just look at the difference in that group bracket. 26 to 29, 32%. Like, the 50 to 60, like, everybody's voting for Fianna Fáil and Fine Gael in that age group. Just because I think the main reason is because, they get more on their pensions, basically, pretty much. So that just goes to show you. But as I said to you before, and I said about the Sinn Féin and the young vote, like, that is really shown in this poll. The 25 to 34. Like, look at this, 36. The next one's 11% Fianna Fáil. Like, all the young people, all people my age, unfortunately, are voting Sinn Féin for the easy answers, etc., etc. Well, not the easy answers, because Sinn Féin has no answers. It's just kind of talk with no answers to back it up. So literally every young person, the 25 in this poll, voted for Sinn Féin, really, pretty much. But then independents, like, independents done even, like, independents and others literally done better than Fianna Fáil in this, which is I suppose is something to small consolation. Let's put it that way. But it's interesting to look at the numbers. Like, as I said, well, I think everybody knew, like, the majority of older people would vote Fianna Fáil and Fine Gael, and the majority of young people would vote Sinn Féin. Like, I think everybody kind of knows that. Because the older people, again, don't have to worry about housing, because the majority of older people would own their own house in the 60s and 50s. Some people would, some people wouldn't. But the majority of people in the 60s would own their own house, basically. Like, in the younger brackets, not so much. So they feel more confident. But, like, I hold myself this morning. I'm watching, as we speak here, OT's thing, and they showed a bit of, they interviewed a few people on the street, and the people on the street basically said, we want to keep Fianna Fáil and Fine Gael. Like, in fairness to one woman, and if you see it later on, you'll probably see the wee clip of it. One woman was like, we're bringing everybody in pretty much, and we're housing them, and the Irish people don't come first. So pretty much she's very far right, that old woman. She was a woman probably in her 70s, and she's very far right. We need to lock her up. She's very far right, extreme far right. Such a thing to say in the airwaves. But pretty much the main thing on it was Fianna Fáil and Fine Gael. The older people are all voting Fianna Fáil and Fine Gael. There was one man in his 50s, and he said Fianna Fáil and Fine Gael, the only people that won the country, pretty much. And I'm like, what's wrong with you? 56. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, that's what I'm saying. Like, that's insane amount of numbers. Like, particularly our age group, from 18 to 34. Like, that's insane. Like, that is very good. For Mary Lou McDonald, not for you and me, but it's quite good in terms of that. But Mary Lou McDonald saying we'll give you a free house, But then with the older you get, Evan, as you've seen there, the older you get, when you get to the people, 34 to 59 or so, they all go for Micheál Martin and they go for Fianna Fáil and Fine Gael. Like, you've seen it there. Like, Sinn Féin doesn't get a reference from elderly people. Like, over 65, it's just playing Fianna Fáil and Fine Gael. Nobody else. So pretty much it's either the young people vote Fianna Fáil. No, the young people vote Sinn Féin. And then the older people vote Fianna Fáil for the end. So pretty much nothing has changed, pretty much. I'm trying to say. Apart from maybe the independents getting a few extra votes. But at the end of the day, what I'm trying to say is it's pretty much the same old, same old. To be totally honest, it is pretty much the same old, same old. And I hate to say it, but it is. And just to say, if I have this on, I'm listening to OT. So. But there's one thing I want to just bring you to. So I've been taking off and on my headphones. I'm listening to OT. The one time I say that in my life. Because I just want to see what they're saying. There's some politicians. So Parental being the service as usual. Yeah, it seems to be. Maybe there's some difference in some areas. We see when the votes are counted, we see. But definitely the Green Party. The one thing is very noticeable. The Green Party are fucked. Like particularly when young voters. In 2020, they had more voters than the Green Party. The Green Party are just gone. But no, the only reason why I'm watching OT is just because I want to kind of hear what the politicians are saying. And what they're saying and what OT are saying. Like OT are kind of doing damage control a bit here too at the moment. Because one of them basically said Simon House he's done very well, and I don't know about that one. But that's what one of them had the gall to say there about a few minutes ago before we went live, that Simon House did well. So, pretty much, gaslighting people a bit. But just because I have to listen to the bullshit, unfortunately. Pauline O'Reilly was there a second ago, and I had to take my headphones off because I couldn't listen to her because she was yapping on about nonsense. So that's what's going on. Half of my things are going to be saying tonight, this morning. Sorry, I am very sleep deprived. We have to just look at one thing. So John McGurk of the Grip Media. So he's saying at the moment, the Gerald Hutch. So obviously Poland's only after starting really 30 minutes ago, really, at this stage. So already they're saying in Dublin Central, Gerald Hutch is doing Poland well in the early boxes in Dublin, so for multiple observers. So this is just the news in Dublin, etc. So Jerry the Hutch seems to be doing well in the first, but that could all change, just to say. It could all change. But we see what's the story there. We keep an eye on that. So that's the first kind of thing I've seen. So Jerry the Hutch seems to be doing well enough. Also, I just want to bring you to this journalist. West. So not a single boxer. This is an hour ago, just to say, before the boxer. But Fianna Fáil source nationally and in Loud were the few last night that said that John McGatt is in a strong position to be elected to Dáil Éireann. So this is the fellow that nearly killed a man based in the street, and he's going to probably be elected to Dáil Éireann. I don't know what to tell you about that one, but whatever. We see what happens. Mikey, he is showing Kerry at the moment, so there's a lot of yeah, so it is pretty much been said. So Gavin Wiley of Forge Media is talking about. So straight away, like pretty much, and this in the last few minutes too, Gerald the Hutch straight away is going very well. So he probably will. He could actually get elected, Gerald the Hutch, because it does seem like all the media, the mainstream media here, are reporting that he's doing very well. And the reason how you know that, if you open all the ballots and straight away you have number ones all the time. So he seems to be doing well, Gerald the Hutch. He seems to be doing well. That's all we can find out at the moment. There's not really much else. There's no word from Cavan, but Cavan literally only started a few minutes ago too. But the Hutch seems to be doing well. Might be missing some stuff, but the Hutch seems to be doing well enough. Give me a moment. Good morning. How are we doing? I can never pronounce it, but good morning. I hope we're well. You're going to be listening to me for a long time today, listening to this. So if I have my headphones on right today, don't have any information yet, but definitely Gerald the Hutch is doing well. There's no other really information at the moment. Like I tell you everything as I see it. That's why I'm listening to OT too. So I can hear. But in first indications, Gerald the Hutch seems to be doing very well. The first indications. So apart from that, there's nothing really else to say at the moment about anything else. Um, there's no other. Like, see, it seems like he's doing very well. So what I mean by that is, as soon as they opened the boxes, his name was everywhere. Uh, so there's a prediction for Sinn Féin at the moment here. That Dennis Mitchell of Sinn Féin will retain his seat in Dublin Bay North. Sorry, Dublin Bay North. We're giving pencils a vote. Yeah, I had my pen. Like there was pencils obviously on the table. I used my pen. I had a pen with me. Where was the pen? I used a black pen. So that's the pen I used. And nobody passed much marks. There was pencils there, but I used my pen. And a lot of people probably did use the pen. I think the majority of people did use a pen. Like they bought a pen. Yeah, so I decided so there was pencils there if you wanted to use them. But the only thing about it, I suppose, with pen, if you made a mistake, you were pretty fucked. But thankfully, I didn't make any mistakes on it. But some people could, you know yourself. I was given a pen, yeah, but you didn't have to use now. Just to say, you had the choice of bringing your own pen, etc. Like even though they give you a pet, you can use your own pen when if you had it with you. What's the code word for the village? I couldn't tell you. I don't remember, but they're done very well. That time I was over there with the European election, they done well to count Lie Anderson's votes, etc., etc. Like they had it all done within a day, basically, all the counting. So they done well to get it all counted. Like there was 250,000 votes for Lie Anderson, take for example. They had that all counted before the end of the day. Like over here, that never happened. Not on the ballot. Oh, you probably were you in the area of Dublin? There's one area in Dublin that they changed the boundaries. What I mean that the electoral area, and you were given a different ballot altogether. Am I right in saying that? Because that did happen in some part of Dublin. That I don't remember what part, but exactly there was some issue with the changing the boundaries because there's different boundaries of different constituencies now. Yeah, I think so. So, were you in that area? I don't mean to pry, but if it was, then I think there was confusion about the boundaries. Because they did change. There's new constituencies. There's extra places added on, etc., etc. If you were in that area, I think there was some part. I'm not too sure it's Clulock now, but it was some area of Dublin that was like that. So Grip Media reporting at the moment. Grip Media reporting from Dublin Bay South. None from Cavan Morning yet or anything. But I'll just show you this. So I'll be talking like for everything in the country. But Grip Media reporting now for the first few boxes, and it's only after coming on to 10 o'clock. That Chris Andrews of Sinn Féin is doing the best. Obviously, the Independent Nationalist too is doing well. He's doing better than Fianna Fáil at the moment. Just to say, this is not the beginning and end of it. It's only at the moment, is what I'm trying to say. So this is what Grip Media reporting from Wingside National School boxes. That Sinn Féin is doing the best. Chris Andrews is doing the best of Sinn Féin and Dublin Bay South. I don't think anybody's surprised because I think he got elected overwhelmingly last time. So this is kind of the first estimate of what's kind of going on at the moment. So yeah, we'll see. That's just the first thing. So yeah, we seem to be doing well enough. Again, he's a good bit ahead at the moment from Fianna Fáil. But we'll see what happens. It's early days yet, but that's just the first estimate from Grip Media and Dublin Bay South. Just to say, many things. There's Lockwood Westmeath. So I have news at the moment. You were just mentioning about Hayes to choose of the Green Party. Yeah, we see. Don't count chickens anyway before they hatch. But it seems like he's doing well enough. He's doing better than Fianna Fáil at the moment. Of the expo, yeah, that's what I'm saying. But we know today. We know what's going to happen today. But it's just kind of an estimate. That's what I'm trying to do. So we have news from the editor of Grip Media. The joint Dublin Bay South tally is doing well. Early days, yeah, but Hayes to choose underperforming. Better for Nick, as we were just saying there. A few like in the main end of the city, yeah. So here's a Chew at the moment. What is by the early boxes is not doing too well. The Green Party, but the Green Party in general not going to do too well. Nothing against Hazel Chew end of it. The Green Party in general just hated, and nobody wants anything to do with them. So Hazel Chew is supposed at the moment, like again, it's early days. It's barely 10 o'clock. Underperforming in Dublin Bay South, just to say. So we don't know, but yeah, the Green Party. If you look at the thing, I know you said about the poll, but even if you look at the poll, the Green Party support is gone from 2020 from young people. All the young people voted Sinn Féin. Nobody voted the Green Party. So, but that's what quick media are reporting at the moment, that Hazel Chew is not performing well at the first few ballots, as we just looked at there. So there'll be a lot of me talking about different constituencies, because Cavan Mullin's going to be slow, because every time they are very slow in counting boxes in this constituency. They don't work. Yeah, there's no word from Cavan Mullen yet. Uh, I'm looking at many things. No word yet, no word yet from Cavan Mullen. So we won't know probably for a long time now. But that's just an estimate Dublin Bay South, just to say. So his tube probably might not get in. But it's good for looking for the independent, as we were just saying. I'm going to forget names, etc., etc. But you know what I'm saying, Peter. I don't know about Peter Dooley. I don't know if he's doing well. He's not nothing yet about. It. But the independent's doing well in Dublin Bay North, Dublin Bay South. Sorry, excuse me. Again, just the same list of Torty, so you have to apologise. You have to kind of give me some sympathy here that I have to listen to Torty, because I'm just listening to what they say. So early voting in Bray West constituency. I'll just show you this is a Simon House constituency. Just give me a second, because there's that much coming in and out. But again, just to say, this is only 10 o'clock, so we have a long time to go, just to say. But the first few counts. This is Simon Howe's constituency. He seems to be doing. Actually, Simon Howes could actually keep his seat. I'm actually shocked with that one. But we see. So this is their Wicklow tally, as I said, Bray South. This is coming from Sky News at the moment. So we see. I wish they had the second names, but we can see there's an independent man doing very well here. I can see him. I don't know who he is. He doesn't give us like a first name, but he's an independent. Sinn Féin's doing quite well. Another independent. There's loads of independents. Everybody's independent. Like Stephen Donnelly's not doing that well. So I think that's Philip Dreyer. Simon House, you see, is 81. So well, Simon House really, and along with this independent here, is doing well. And Social Democrats, what is in the deputy leader of the social? No, not the deputy leader. She's doing well too. At the moment, this is in Wicklow, just to say. This is only 10 minutes ago, just to say. But there's an independent doing well along with Simon Harris at the moment. Yeah, Jennifer Whitmore, yeah, she's doing well. But I think everybody kind of knew she would do well enough. But the Social Democrats, I think, have done very well in this election. They're going to probably do well. But at the moment, just to say, this is still early days. It's only 10 o'clock. But you get what I'm saying. But I don't know. But that's all we have at the moment. Obviously, it's still early days. But we might see somebody, if they do get all the counts done, we might see somebody by 11 o'clock being elected, like the first few people being elected. Particularly, as I say, that Sinn Féin fellow in that area, Dublin Bay South, could be elected, because he does seem like he's on the way with it in terms of that. Yeah, with the majority, as I said at the beginning, majority of young people voted Sinn Féin. In that poll, take for example. But again, that all could change. It's only an hour literally in, so don't count hatches yet. So, news from Donegal at the moment, from Radio Television. Up to 10 boxes opened in Inishmore area. Um, Sinn Féin's Padraig McLaughlin of Sinn Féin, uh, about 1,000 votes. Appeals started the 393. Charles McGonglow, Fianna Fáil, 308. This is in the Inishmore, Inishowen area. So that's just coming in from Donegal. So pretty much Sinn Féin's doing the best in Donegal, along with Fianna Fáil in this area. Like in this area at the moment, that's only one box now, just to say. Um, so that's what's happened at the moment in the Inishmore area, not all across Donegal, but in this area they seem to be doing. So that's what's coming in from Donegal at the moment. Sligo Leitrim are forced open across about it. And there's no really word. Nobody knows really what's happening in Sligo Leitrim, our neighbour county. Leitrim doesn't exist, but we want to know what happened in West Cavan. It's going to be hard to keep up to date with everything, but we try our best. Yeah, I don't know what consider, but it's Donegal. It's up that part of the Donegal, but that's only one area. That's not just the whole Donegal. But apparently, the Sinn Féin are doing the best in that area, along with Fianna Fáil. I have to listen to the former finance minister on this check. Oh yeah, well I don't know. We don't know. It's still early days, so I wouldn't get excited yet. But um, so just in from Grip Media. So this is going back to Dublin Bay South. So it does seem very likely at the moment, as John McGurk, Grip Media editor of Grip Media, that we'll be calling them Deputy McCutch. So it does look very likely. So what they're saying at the moment, and this has been said by the mainstream media, that he's done very well. Like he has done it. It's only an hour into it. Like he must be just running away with it in Dublin Bay South, in Dublin Bay North. Maybe the McDonald's constituency, just to say too. So probably the Hutch will be elected to Thought Aaron. At the moment, what it seems to be, because everybody's saying it, Gavin Wiley of Fortune Media is saying it too, that he's doing very, very well, and it's only an hour in, so he must be getting a lot of number ones. Like he must be just generally running away with it at the moment. Yeah, you missed a lot of stuff. There's a lot of stuff happening. It's taking fast. It's hard to explain. But long story short, Dublin Central, Jerry the Hummer Culture is doing very well in the first few counts. This is from the mainstream media and Grip Media, and from Forge Media too. So Jerry the Hutch is doing well. And we probably, as John McGraw of the Grip Media just have to say, we should call him Deputy Hutch because he is doing very well. And this has been reported by all the mainstream media at the moment that he's doing very well. So he's probably most likely could be elected because it straight away, like in the last half an hour, they've said this, that he's doing very well. So it's a good first indication. That's what I'm trying to say. So it does look like if he keeps going the way he's going to be elected in the first count, pretty much. What I'm trying to say. Because all the mainstream media are reporting it now that they're doing very well. But again, it's still early days, just to say to people. It's going to be hard to keep up with it all, but we try our best. But yeah, so it does look like we have a first person that could be elected. Nothing on Mary Lou left, but we see. But it seems like he's doing very well because everybody's saying it, all the mainstream media is saying it. So that's only open an hour. So he must have been getting a lot of number ones because But I suppose a lot of people would vote for him at an anti-establishment vote, pretty much, if there ever was one. So because again, a lot of people in the north end of the city, that it's a very poor enough area, the impoverished area. Um, they'd be out just to the fuck people. I wouldn't blame them, but uh, so just talking about one thing I seen on Twitter here. It seems to be coming from Marky Stevenson's constituency. I don't know what constituency this is, but just going by this, there's a few candidates, there's a few people. What I'm trying to say is, there's a few ballots just with X's on every spot. So I don't know did the person understand what elections are. Oh, was it just he wanted to spoil it? But there's a few of them, so there seems to be a good few spoiled votes in that area. That's what I'm just seeing at the moment from people at the couch sector in that area. Again, there's just to be that much talking about different areas in this area and the other area. I'm going to get confused. I'm not going to lie to you. But not really much yet. So we see. I couldn't tell you. I can't think of the top of my head, but Marilyn McDonald had the Pascal Dunner who had the seat there too. But we see, yeah, there's not really much going on now at the moment. So just Ballyfermot in Dublin at the moment. Who is this? And just so I just fact check. I campaign for Labour. Okay, very biased. So this is the first box in Ballyfermot. I'm just trying to. I can't actually even make out his writing. To be totally honest, and I don't. I know my writing's atrocious, but apparently, a Sinn Féin candidate. It only says his second name. It's a big long Irish name. He's doing very well. There's another Sinn Féin candidate doing very well in the first box. So Ballyfermot in Dublin, St. Waffles, I think it is, doing very well. The Sinn Féin are doing well in that area. Yeah, that's it. Yeah, he seems to be doing very well in Ballyfermot, and there's another Sinn Féin candidate doing well. It's hard to know. I can't see their first name; it only says their second name, so it's hard to remember all the TDs. You should get my job doing this now. To be totally honest, I don't know, because it's hard to think of all the TDs now off the top of my head. But there's no word from Cavan Monaghan yet. So obviously Cavan Monaghan's nearly won the last country to do it. So I wouldn't be waiting too long for Cavan Monaghan because he'll be waiting to next. We'll be here tomorrow talking about it. Yeah, apart from that, there's nothing really else being said. It's still early days. So we see. So this is coming in from Sinn Féin at the moment. Who doesn't know what a woman is. But Dublin Midwest, it's hard to make out, but because it's that small a wine to be told. But it does seem like I can't even fucking see it. What is that anyway? Sinn Féin. Of the first few boxes in the Adamstown, so excuse me, 34% at the moment for Sinn Féin. Fine Gael on 18 something. It's hard to see. It's on the computer, like it's on the computer screen. I probably should be showing you what I'm seeing, but this is from Sinn Féin now. This is not from the mainstream media. I know one of the same pretty much. As much as I can, but I'm just, this is from, obviously doesn't know what a woman is, but you can see the breakdown. So this isn't Dublin to tally live. It's hard to see the writing. That's what I'm saying. So I can barely see it. But you can see the chart. This is Fine Gael and this is Sinn Féin here. Ain 2 on 3.7, Labour Party on 4.5, Sock Dems on 4.8. The Irish Freedom Party, I think that is. Irish Freedom Party, yeah. Is that 4.8? The Irish Freedom Party, yeah. 4.8. Vina 411 something. People 4.2 something. One independent 1 point something. What is that there? I can't even see that. Oh no, what is this one? I don't know what that is. But the Irish Freedom Party seems to be doing well in that area. So that's I don't know. We wait and see. So this is 22 seconds ago. So this is 12% of the box is opened. I don't know what constituency is this now. Sorry, there's that many people talking on social media, and there's that much coming in. I'm getting confused about what day of the week it is. Jack Chambers is considered Stephen Donnelly, is it? O'Gorman, or Roderick O'Gorman's constituency, is it? No, I just need to fact check this, sorry, just before I show it, because I don't want to be showing this false information. So this is coming in from the mainstream media. So this is from Dublin West constituency at the moment. Dublin West constituency. And nothing yet. There's Cavan Mullen. As I say, Cavan Mullen's very slow. They're known for being very slow. Before we probably know who won in Cavan Mullen, because the interest started late to do. So 12% of the box is open in the West. It's a Dublin West constituency. First preference votes at early stages. This is Jack Chambers, isn't it? Jack Chambers. I can't remember what which Donnelly this is. Root copy for People Before Profit. I think this is Kevin Doyle, is it? Am I wrong? I can't remember off the top of my head. See, I should have a list of people. Is that, I don't know if this is Roderick O'Gorman's constituency. I can't remember. There's that many people. It's just so hard to remember it all. See, I wish to say those second names, then I would know. But this is Root Copfordshire anyways, constituency. I think this is Jack Chambers, definitely. So this is only 12% of the boxes, so still early days. The first preference votes at early stages. So that's just that at the moment. Make that as you will, I suppose. Yes, Roderick O'Gorman. Yeah, he doesn't seem to be doing too well at the first few counts. He only has 4%. But Jack Chambers is doing well in that area. I don't know if that's Kevin Doyle. Kevin Doyle we're talking about. Yeah, I can't remember that. You have to kind of inform me because there's that much information. I'm Google-eyed. Like what I'm like literally as I'm talking to him, looking at different things from different areas, saying this and saying that and saying the other. Like it's just too much. Too much to try and keep in touch with. Because every second there's something popping up, and it's just hard to keep in touch with it. But it doesn't seem like Roderick O'Gorman's doing well in the first preference votes. Oh, isn't it? So I'm wrong. So I don't know who was that then? Who's that Kyle person? Is that some other independent? It's not. Yeah. See, I'm getting confused. See, I'm already confused. Just to say, I didn't get much sleep last night too. So that's another thing. So there's a lot of talk at the moment. Stephen Donnelly, the Minister for Health, is doing pretty bad at the moment. Simon Howes is doing okay. Stephen Donnelly probably will lose his seat. If that's any consolation. At the moment, it doesn't look good for Stephen Donnelly. Yeah, I don't know who that. See, I wish they had the first name, then I would probably know. Yeah, there's no at the moment. We're just seeing the tally there a second ago. I think. Um, at the first tally, there's not many votes for Philip yet. Um, but again, I suppose he kind of put his name late into the hat, I suppose, in that area. Um, we see what happens, but it's still early days. Yeah, Stephen Donnelly, the Minister for Health, like in that area, Wicklow is not doing well. Look at the state of this yoke. um, um, so we have some breaking news from Cavan at the moment. So only 10% of the tally conducted already here on Cavan in the sports sector on Cavan, and it seems like I was right. Uh, in terms of Wiley at the moment, what I'm saying. So Matt Cowley, I think that's nobody's surprised Matt Cowley do well. Calma Brady, I don't like Calma Brady, to be totally honest with you. But Sarah Wiley, aim two, is doing very, very well. So this is only by 10% in Cavan at the moment. So going by this, Matt Cowley is doing very well. I think everybody kind of seen that coming. So this is from the local radio station in Cavan. I don't know. I don't know why Calma Brady's doing well. I don't think she should be doing well. But Sarah Wiley's doing well. Neve Smith. I don't see Fallon Martin yet. It's only half a page. So this is the tally. So what? So there's postal votes, sick people, etc., etc. Tallied so far 11%, not tallied 85. So we have, only a bit tallied at the moment. So it's Kevin Mullen's going to take a long time. But the first indication, here we go. Oh my god! Straight away, like Sarah Wiley is doing very well. Like look at this. Sarah Wiley is doing pretty well. 904. Jimmy Mel, that's the fellow I voted for number 6. Mark Malone 25. Shane Mulligan 66. Where's Val Martin? I can't see it now. There we are. Val Martin's 153. Oh, Robbie Gallagher's doing very well. I'm surprised Robbie Gallagher's doing well. That's because I don't know. But you can see straight away Matt Cowley's doing very, very well. Like within the things. But Neve Smith's doing well too, Fianna Fáil. Brendan Smith, I'm actually surprised Neve Smith could keep her seat. I thought Brendan Smith would be okay, but Neve Smith probably maybe could keep her seat. It's only 10%, just to say. David Maxwell is doing well, Fine Gael. The Green Party not doing too well. This is an independent here too. So at the moment, it looks like Sinn Féin is doing the best in Cavan, along with Fine Gael and Ain2. So Ain2 is doing well too. But the thing about Sarah Wiley, she probably will get in. But she's going to take a seat of Fine Gael or Fianna Fáil. So that's at the moment. It does look like Matt Cowley probably will top the poll. I don't think there's really any stopping them here. He's well ahead at the moment. What I'm trying to say, unless something does change, but I don't know. But it does look like Matt Cowley's going to be elected. I think we should nearly call that at that stage. But that's at Cavan Bond, so only 10% of the vote has been counted yet. Didn't vote him, but I say Paddy Tobin. There's no word from that area, but I say he probably do well enough, Paddy Tobin. It's nothing about Cork, etc. Nothing about Cork at all at the moment. But just to say that's Cavan. So I don't know. At the moment in time, Mark Maloney, like the people I voted for, apart from Sarah Wiley's doing very well. Val Martin's doing better than the National Party and what they got. Liberty Republic, yes, that's it. But again, this is early days still, just to say. Stop that. There's a woman here that's very far right. Like OT are showing at the moment on the radio television showing, and I'm listening to it. There was a woman literally there said about Ain2. And, OT would be very upset about this because they actually know the difference between a man and a woman. OT are not very happy with that, I'm sure. Saying that. You can't say that. That's hate speech. Keep the country staying. Like this, there's a woman there been interviewed by OT, and she was like, "Keep the country staying," but I voted for a government party. So this is coming from Tullamore, Waterford City West electoral area. The incumbent Green is on the So the Green Party not doing well in Waterford City at the moment. There's no really other news about really anything in Cavan yet, but obviously we only hear that. Uh, we just look at Cavan again for a second. Yeah, so this is probably a better thing at the moment. So we just look at Cavan, go back to Cavan for a second. I hope you don't mind just for a second, because particularly this issue, we have to. You'll be here more talk about this in Cavan, Mon, if something if I don't like it. So this is, as I say, only 10%. So to keep that in mind. So this is the votes here. Like you can see, like Karma Brady is doing well. I don't know why she's doing well. She has no right to do this well. Matt Carty, we all know Matt Carty probably do well now. But you can see, like, look at that. Like in votes, 1,200 votes in Monaghan. This is Monaghan Cavan. See the difference. He's Monaghan's basically carrying him, basically there. And in Cavan, she's doing well. That's all. Must be Cotillo, must be nearly. Where is There's Duffy non-party. Lester Gordon. Here we are. 39 so far in Cavan, 8 in Monaghan. People before profit are doing well enough for. Fallon Martin is doing well. 75 in Cavan, 78, nearly equal at the moment in Cavan and Monaghan. David Maxwell is doing well in Monaghan, but that's understandable. He's a councillor in Monaghan, so no surprise there. Jim Moore, that must be my vote. No, this is number one. Isn't this just the number ones? Yeah. So I give him my 6 votes. So hopefully he gets a few more votes. Mark Malone, 17, 8. Brandon Smith, Neve Smith, where's Neve Smith? Neve Smith doing well. I don't know why she's doing well, but she's doing well. So it seems like everybody forgot about OT. Independent Ireland Shimpi O'Reilly is doing well in Cavan. But at the moment, it's between Cameron Brady, Matt Carty, and where is Sarah O'Reilly? Yeah, they're into. Yeah, like Sarah O'Reilly's doing very well at the moment. It's only 10% now, just keep that in mind. So at least the one thing we can say for certain, I think, that I think Sarah O'Reilly's going to take a seat off Fianna Fáil, Fine Gael. To be totally honest with you. Okay, the media are having a fit. Okay, Peter started this on OT now, and I'm listening to Gordon Bean shit. So, literally the left are having a mental breakdown in Ireland because that woman literally just said they don't know the difference between a man and a woman, the rest of the parties. So the left are having a breakdown. Yeah, so pretty much Peter started this just said it there, and Donegal is going to be overwhelmingly Sinn Féin. It's just to say the first 2 candidates definitely overwhelmingly Sinn Féin vote. Unfortunately, Sinn Féin are going to run away with it in Donegal anyway. I think that's very certain. Well, he's good. He's going to do well. Like I don't think there's really any stopping him looking at the polls and what he's just after saying. It's kind of done. I'm waiting for the report that says Spotify waiting Santa for Taoiseach. Yeah, that's what we should get. Like we should do that. That's who we need now. We just need Santa here. That's all we need. Like that's who we need. Like we need to kick. She needs to go and kick them all out. Who do what to win? Like in terms of in Cavan, or you talking about in general? It's supposed there's 2 things to that. Which one in Cavan or in general? But anyway, I hope you're doing well, Mark. It's good to see you. But in general, I don't know, to be honest. I don't know. I would love to see loads of independents get in. Like it's going to be very difficult at this point now because Sinn Féin probably get in or it's basically going to be one of the big parties anyway. So I don't know, but hopefully in Cavan and Monaghan, if you ask me, I hope Sarah Wiley does. In general, yeah. Hopefully Sarah Wiley, like just talking about Cavan, I just talked about Cavan. Hopefully Sarah Wiley just get it because that would deny Fianna Fáil a seat or Fianna Gael a seat. So whichever one, it would deny one of them. But in general, I hope to be independence, a lot of independence, and hopefully independence make a good bit of a government in terms of because independence can go in with the other parties. Um, but unfortunately, it probably will one of the big parties. So I don't know, to be honest. I hope maybe independence and aim to, hopefully, but I don't know. I don't think it's strong enough because I would rather them than Fianna Fáil and Fianna Gael or Sinn Féin, to be totally honest. Or people before far, for God forbid, too. The Labour Party, too. The Green Party. So I don't know. We see what happens. But in general, we had a lot of independence. Even if we had loads of independence just to take seats away from Fianna Gael and Fianna Fáil. Like as many seats as possible away from Fianna Fáil, Fianna Gael and Sinn Féin. That at the moment, that's what I'm going with. Like just as many seats as humanly possible away from the big parties. So hopefully that happens. But at the moment in time, it's too early to call at the moment. But it does seem like the Hutch, particularly Gerald the Monk Hutch, is going to do very well, and he's an independent, so he's going to probably gain a seat. So at least we can probably I can nearly call that at this stage because what I'm seeing here, literally in front of me, is saying that he's pretty much nearly probably 80% chance he's going to get in. I don't think there's really any stopping him at this stage. Um, um, uh, yeah, he probably will get him, but again, his from. Yeah, but I don't know. We see what happens. And again, we have the results actually. So not the results. 34% of the voters of the forced preference vote. This is in Dublin Central. So this is Maryland McDonald. We have the Social Democrats. But you can see the Hutch is doing well, and he keeps getting votes. So I think this is forced preference votes. What they're talking about. So this is Claire Daly too. She's not going to do well, but again, she might as well won for the Russian government. I think she should just go over to Russia. Is this Boylan? He won Boylan of Sinn Féin. She's not doing well. Mark and Stevenson's in 6% there. So the Hutch, I think the Hutch will go after Pierce Doherty because I don't think I think he's going to go over because he's gaining more fun. Like at the moment, looking at all the other things that's been said by reporters there, that he's gaining more votes than these, so he's going to overtake them soon, probably. So I presume he will get in. I do take the Hutch because he's doing very, very well. Like everybody's saying it. Like Mary Lou McDonald still doesn't have that big of a show. You think she would have bigger? So the people in that area are split, to be totally honest. Usually Mary Lou McDonald get a bigger vote, but we'll see. Oh yeah, I know that. Don't mean to tell me I'm telling you I watch Sinn Féin. Uh, got planning permission. Oh, that's good. As long as the guy, because it takes years for sometimes to get planning permission. What is this? Maybe I like the misery. This is Father Tedwell, just to say. Maybe I like the misery. This man is counting the votes, and he likes the misery. To be told, I think I'm this man at the moment. Maybe I like the misery talking about it. Like in fairness to this man, he has a good bit of a humor. No? Maybe I like the misery. Father Ted reference right there. Um, just because it might have a laugh. Just to say, I need to run to the toilet, so I'll be only 2 seconds. Is that okay? So talk among yourself for 2 seconds. Um, so I'll be with you in 2 seconds. Sorry for that. Apologies. I think the Office of Public Works owns the land. I could be wrong. Jesus, well, it wouldn't have anything to do with the Office of Public Works because, they might build a bicycle shed on it. So more news coming in for the moment. So Cork Southwest, so we're going down to Cork. Reports are coming in that Michael Collins and Holly Collins are evenly split on the boxers and pantry. So Michael Collins, I think it's probably going to be elected. Oh, here's fucking Pauline O'Reilly of the Green Party. I'm not even going to utter what she just said, but yeah, she can vote yes. They only find this out now. I don't know. Like the worst day for, I do feel sorry for, particularly being the leader of, imagine being the leader of a political party, and the worst day is having the baby on the day, like literally the morning of the election, she couldn't vote. So I do feel sorry for her on that in that regard. But of course, it's a great gift to have a child, etc., etc. But I do wish them all the best, obviously. Her and her husband and her family, and of course the child, of course too. We have no way to be able to get our child, etc., etc., or herself too. We wish them the best in terms of. Yeah, unfortunately, so if it's the same crack again, it's going to be the same. Nothing will ever change. I hate to say it, but unfortunately, so. Unless a few independents can get into the government and try and pull a few strings, unless that can happen. That's the only way I can see something happening. There's no other information. So the only thing I have now from Cork is Cork Southwest. And they're saying Michael Collins and Holly Collins are split, basically. So that means they're basically doing good. The two of them are doing good. But I think that's a no-brainer. I think they are probably going to get in. I don't think there's anybody saying they won't get in. I think they're fair enough to get in. Not to be proud of, yes, exactly. But as I say, it's better to laugh at it than cry at it. So that's what I'm taking off, I suppose. If you get any sense, because it's better than being doom and gloom, I suppose, about it. Even though I am doom and gloom about it, not to lie to you about it, but I'm trying to, you have to try and laugh about it, I suppose, a bit. I know it's not funny, but it's either laugh or cry, if you don't understand. You get what I'm saying. There's no word in that yet about Deb so there's no word yet. So that's the only thing I've had from Cork all morning. But again, it's only 10:30 now, so give it time. Give it time. You'll be listening to me for the next few hours. So stick with me for that. Just to say, too, if I'm sounding a bit dreary or something like that, I'm very tired. I barely got 3 hours sleep last night over this whole lot of this shebang. So that's the reason why, just to say. Because I was up early this morning listening to listening to Morning All and listening to this. Just trying to know as much as humanly possible what's happening. So news coming in from, I think this is from the National blog, OT. So independent candidate Jerry Hutch is getting the most votes in a box in East Wall in Dublin, Dublin Central. So this is on the first count, not the first count, but the first few tallies. So Jerry the Hutch is doing very well in East Wall, in Dublin Central. So this is coming in the moment. No word from Limerick yet. We don't know. With no word yet, but hopefully not. Council leave it on and gets in. I hope not. But yeah, KKK. We have to see what happens anyway. But unfortunately, I hate to say it, but I think there'll be a lot more immigrations in the next few months. Whatever government, even if it's Sinn Féin, I do think it's just going to be a mess anyway. So I don't know. To be totally honest, but hopefully not. But unfortunately, I do think so myself. So apparently, this is coming from Gwent Media at the moment. One into hope for Becky Keighley in Cork Southwest seems to be not. She's not probably going to get anywhere, unfortunately, because she's feeling for dominating in Cork Southwest. It seems to be like above her. So I don't think she's going to get into. I'm not going to get a seat there. It looks like at the moment. Still no more word from Calvin Monaghan yet. There's nothing yet. Oh, I can't remember. Was that much happened in the last few days? It's hard to remember everything. But yeah, just to say to people, walk with me on because there's that much coming in and stuff. So just an update on Stephen Donnelly. We're talking about the health minister. It doesn't look good for him. It doesn't look good. Stephen Donnelly, it seems like he's going to lose. Stephen Donnelly, I think it's gone. I think that's a Fianna Fáil seat gone. It does look to be. It doesn't look good for Stephen Donnelly. So hopefully it is. Hopefully it is. It'd be good to see him gone and never come back. So at least hopefully that'd be one of them gone. One of the ministers gone for good. Hopefully. But all indications at the moment seems like it is. It seems to be the way. Yeah, people still like myself early on. People are giving up how slow Cavan Mall now doing anything. I haven't heard anything but John Brady now yet. Sinn Féin, Sinn Féin, Sinn Féin. So this is from Dunleary. So unfortunately, our good friend Carol, what do you call her? The one who's has thing to do with the feds. What do you call her and Fine Gael? Carol, yeah, we'll just show you. How does that sound? Because I can't think of the people's names at the top of my head. But she's Jennifer Carroll. So 30% Dunleary. She seems to be doing well. 21. Fianna Fáil, Fine Gael. People before profit. Richard Boyd Barrett. Sinn Féin's own O'Brien. I don't know who. There's no independence here. What's L? What's LP? What's the LP? What's that? Oh, which Kevin Mullen? Which? Give me a second, sir. Oh, the Labour Party. Yeah, thanks. Yeah, I couldn't think of it. Sorry, I'm just listening to this because the OT on about Kevin Mullen. So we might have something from Cavan. Um, we might have something from Cavan by 6 or so. That's what they're suggesting at the moment. Uh, so that's when we're going to have the first count in Cavan around 6. So, hopefully that's right. But it does look like what we just talked about earlier on that seems to be the case. That you know, uh, so they're talking about Cork East now at the moment. So, so just after coming in from Cavan there, this is actually 103 just for finished the talking rubbish. This is reported by the local media in Cavan Monaghan at the moment. So this is we were talking a few minutes ago was 10%. Now it's 20%, an extra 10%. So we can see 21% of the vote really is tallied at the moment. We still have a long way to go, but you can see this pie: Matt Carty, Calma Brady, and Robbie Gallo too. So unfortunately, I don't know what's going to happen here. But you can see Matt Carty is it's fair to say, I have to say it here. Matt Carty is going to get elected. He's going to get the fourth seat in Cavan Mullen. I'm sure you can see on this. It's just the next person's Calma Brady. So Wiley's doing well. Neil Smith's doing well. Poor Brendan Smith's probably going to lose his seat. So literally 19, no, what was it? 82 was it that Brendan Smith became a TD? 1982, 1992, was it? That's a long time ago. So it looks likely he could lose his seat. So one of the literally old G Fianna Fáil is going to lose it. There's Fal Martin there trading. Where is Lester Gordon's there? Mark Malone is there. Shane Mulligan's there. So Sinn Féin at the moment is getting 32% at the moment. Fine Gael non-party is doing better. Yeah, Sinn Féin seems to be doing the best. Aon2's doing well, but you can see that. Is that the Irish Freedom Party? Yeah, the Irish Freedom Party is doing good enough at the moment. So yeah, Matt Carty has it. Like he's only 20%. He has 20-something% of it already. So he pretty much has it. Yeah, he pretty much has a like. I kind of have to say, Matt Carty's definitely going to be elected, but I'm with Calma Brady. I'm so shocked that Calma Brady got it. But there's a reason why. I go back to this for a second. The reason how it's going to get in is because Heather Humphreys endorsed it. Basically, Heather Humphreys said this woman is the woman that should represent Fine Gael and Cavan. So that's the only reason why. And everybody listened to Heather Humphreys, and that's what happened. I'm so shocked about that. I'm very shocked. So that's the only reason why. Because Heather Humphreys endorsed Calma Brady, said, I want this woman to be re-elected in my place. So that's the only reason. So all the Fine Gael voters must have just voted for her. So I'm shocked by that one. I don't have much time for Calma Brady at all. And particularly, again, she's done nothing for the people in Kiltil that time. So I don't know what to say, but I do think Sarah Wiley probably get in. So at least that will deny Fianna Fáil a seat or Fine Gael a seat. But unfortunately, the Irish Freedom Party and Fal Martin at the moment, and Lester Gordon and all that, the people I voted for are not doing too well. Fal Martin's in the best at the moment, but we see what happens. There's only 20% still done, so we see. Um, So news coming in for Dublin Northwest. Uh, and he's coming in for Dublin West. Gavin Pepper's on about 7%. People asking about Gavin Pepper. Uh, Sinn Féin is kind of topping it in the area. So we do have a tally from Waterford at the moment. So 33% of the vote is counted there. And Sinn Féin's won away with it, just to show you, at the moment. Again, I know there's many constituencies who haven't even touched, but it does look like, unfortunately, it does seem like the polls were white last night. At the early stages, it does seem to be true because it's just the same old, pretty much. As you see, Waterford tally 33%. Independents are doing well, but you have to remember that independents are behind them. Like independents are coming up behind them. So that's at least one consolation, but it's pretty bad. Like it definitely Waterford, I do take Sinn Féin because Fine Gael, I don't think can catch up with them. Like Sinn Féin's 2 ahead in Waterford at the moment. The big three, yeah. So independents are still doing well, but Sinn Féin you see there at 35%. Fine Gael is only at 17%. Sinn Féin has it pretty much in Waterford now. Like half of the vote is pretty much counted. Like Sinn Féin has it in Waterford, really. Like it does. See these spreadsheets that these fucking journalists are doing, they're just oh my Christ. Yeah, so we have from the Hutch. So this everybody's talking about the Hutch. Like no other constituency matters to anybody else, but the Hutch, the So this is a Dublin Central constituency. So as you can see here, this is the Hutch. 1,695 votes. 14% of the vote. Like just to put in perspective, at the moment in time, it's not good, but at the moment in time, he's doing better than Pierce, like Fine Gael's Pascal Donoghue. So he's getting more votes at the moment than Fine Gael Pascal Donoghue. Think about that for a second. And more than Lil Boylan of Sinn Féin and Carol Daly and Fianna Fáil too. So he's literally, you can see here, and then he's doing bad. The only person that's really beside him is the Social Democrats. So he's doing very, very well, the Hutch. He most likely will get elected. As this person says down here. Like he's going to get in. Like I don't think there's much stopping him here. Like the Sinn Féin is doing well, obviously. I forgot about Sinn Féin. I forgot about that. But he's doing very well. So what are we taking so far? Do we take the polls for white? Do we take the polls for white last night? Because it kind of seems like it's just the three parties, along with a few independents. It doesn't seem like it's going to go in our favour, unfortunately. It doesn't look like it. I haven't seen one constituency yet that's really, apart from the Hutch, really. So what do we take? What are we taking at the moment? Just when I have a few minutes because there's that much going on. But it seems to be just the same across the board, to be totally honest. We're coming on to 11 o'clock now, so sorry, I'm just reading through different things here. There's that much things happen. Yeah, so so pretty much as I said to you earlier on, Fianna Fáil's Minister for Stephen Donnelly over health is in serious trouble. Listen to this. Just hear this one out for a second. So this is in Greystones in Wicklow. Out of the 3 boxes, there was 3 boxes opened and Greystones, like the election boxes. He only got 49 votes out of 1,215 votes. So when he got 49, so he's in serious trouble. He only got 49 votes out of 1,200 and something votes. So it's pretty much, I have to really call it here, I think, that Stephen Donnelly is going to lose his seat. Like, because he only got 49 out of the 1,200 votes in them three boxes. So that's pretty bad. That's pretty terrible, especially in Greystones. It's a big enough place. Like, that's bad. Like, I think we can all admit that that's bad. I think that Stephen Donnelly's done for. I think everybody knows that at this stage. I think he's done for. That's I take it. Going by this, it seems like it's the truth. That he is done for. So at least Stephen Donnelly be given the boot, but I don't know what consolation that is to anybody. So there we go. Oh, I have to stop like going over like that. My back is sore from doing that. Is the chat frozen or what's happened? Or is YouTube throw me in the bin? They threw me in the bin. So in Castleknock, Dublin West. So this is Castleknock in Dublin West. Yeah, I'm here to say yeah, but if something picks up, we could get it. Might not be over so much yet. Hopefully not, but it doesn't look good. Let's put that way. So this is in Castleknock in Dublin West. This is Jack Chambers and Roderick Gorman. So Jack Chambers has topped the poll really, pretty much. It's pretty much because I think has a mile ahead of them. Oh, but Roderick Gorman's in a bit of trouble. Like Roderick Gorman could lose his seat. It's not 100% sure, but Roderick Gorman could lose his seat because it's not looking good. The Labour Party doing well in Dublin West. Fine Gael's doing well. But Roderick Gorman's not doing well. He's not doing too well. And as we said about the Social Democrats, they're doing well too. So it seems like it's Jovo. Well, not Jovo yet for Roderick Gorman, but it could be Jovo. But it's definitely Jovo for Stephen Donnelly. I think he's gone. Like he's just finished. I never heard Stephen Donnelly in a long, long time, so I don't know. So far in Donegal, 30% or 20 ballot boxes have been counted in the Inish own area. Outstanding TD Pierce McCracken, it's pretty much won away with it. Charles McGonlock, the agriculture minister, and Pierce Doherty's one way. So pretty much, I think they have it too. But I think Donegal has always been like Sinn Féin with the area. There's not really much change in Donegal, I don't think, in that terms. So it does seem to be that the Minister for Agriculture to get in, along with the two Sinn Féin, two Sinn Féin TDs. It could be wrong, but we see. It doesn't look that great. Where's this now? Hmm. Sorry, I'm listening to at the same time to what's happening. So, so I'm just trying to gather it all up and see what I'm saying. Hmm. So, what are we taking? What are you, the Irish people, taking at the moment? There's no word from Kerry yet. So, anybody hear anything from Kerry? Um, so news coming in from Cavan, the first candidate has turned up to the polling station. Um, so Pauline Tully of Sinn Féin has turned up. I know is that probably the most relevant thing imaginable, but just to say that the first candidate has turned up. Um, so I know it's not the most relevant thing imaginable. Um, see, there's that much. There's that much going on. It's hard to keep track of it all. But it's still early days, just to say. It's only 11 o'clock really now. Uh, um, just give me a second to make a phone call, and I'll be with you in 2 seconds. So it'll be only 2 seconds. Give me 2 seconds. Sorry, I had to ring that post back. He rang me earlier on. I didn't get to ring him there just because, it wouldn't be nice not to add some. So just news coming in from me the West at the moment, Paddy Turbeen's constituency. News coming in about that. So John McLaughlin of Sinn Féin is on 25%. There's 34% of the boxes are open. Paddy Turbeen is polling very well in his constituency for Ain2. Ben Gilroy is on 1%. Who else? Noah French Independent's doing well. He's on 10%. Ashton Dubsey of Fianna Fáil is doing well too. Fianna Gael's doing well. Well, no surprise. The only difference is really Paddy Turbeen is Ain2. And he's doing well in that constituency. So hopefully he might deny the Social Democrats a seat. But still early days yet, just to say. There's a fellow for the Irish People's Party. He's only on 1%. So pretty much, Paddy Turbeen looks to be okay. So I think you asked me earlier on, wasn't you? You were asking me about Paddy Turbeen. But no, Kerry, nothing yet. So I don't know what's the story there. Anybody hear anything? Because I haven't heard anything. This Paulino Wiley one's really getting on my nerves. Like listening to him. She's doing a lot of coping because there's no Green Party. No, on all the top of the things I've seen, the Green Party are nowhere to be found. Roger government's not doing too well. So this is Dublin South Centre at the moment. 26% of the boxes are open. There's 4 seats. This is kind of awkward what they've done. So people before profit, Hazel, I don't even know what I was saying, but the people before profit are doing well. Sinn Féin are obviously doing well. Datty Nolan is doing well, 19%. Sinn Féin, obviously, not Agnes, we talked about the other one, he's doing well, he's on 16%. The lowest Webs, though, is on 3%. Trying to figure out any other names that I heard of. Yeah, so mainly in Dublin South Centre, it's Sinn Féin, people before profit. Fine Gael's not doing that well in that area. Patrick Costa, the Green Party's not doing that well. But it does look like it'd be probably people before profit in Dublin South Centre and Sinn Féin. They're the people that's doing the most. Fianna Fáil's not doing that well in this constituency there. But that seems also what happened there. Here's Matt Cowley now. It's Joe. Yeah. What am I looking for? Let me see. I just look at this. Yeah. So Dublin Fingal East. O'Brien, I don't know which O'Brien that is of Fianna Fáil, 24%. The Labour Party, Smith, that fellow, the Labour Party, 16%. Fowler, Fine Gael, 14%. Graves, 14%. Pretty much, apart from the Labour Party's on the top there. But it looks like just the big parties all the way, pretty much, it seems. That's the whole country. I don't know what to say to you about that one, but it's this is just a funny thing I've seen there on Twitter. It's just I think everybody's in the consensus that Stephen Donnelly's losing his seat. So just news about Richard, Neil Richmond, that West Brit. He seems to go. He's going to probably top the poll in Dublin Wat Downs. There's 34% of the poll in. He has 21%. The next person under him is Fianna Fáil, 13%. So I think he's going to top the poll, Neil Richmond. So I think he's going to get in comfortably. He's probably safe enough, I do think. Unfortunately, but he will get in, I think. Independent, Alan Shadow, isn't it? Yeah, he only had some 4%. So there you go. Neil Richmond will be back in Dáil Éireann, it looks like. It does generally does because I don't think there's really anybody to catch him really in there. So yeah, Neil Richmond will probably be back in Dáil Éireann. It looks like because there's nobody really going to catch up to him, in my opinion. Looking at the polls here, I could be wrong, but it doesn't look like it. Still no word from Kerry or so what's happening down there. Yeah. It's hard to know what to really say, but it does look like Sinn Féin. It looks like the polls were kind of right at the moment. It does look like I just take a break for that because my head's light. But just like the polls last night was kind of right. Like it does seem to be just Fianna Fáil, Fine Gael, and Sinn Féin. That's about it. And the Social Democrats in some areas are doing well. But it does look to be true the poll last night. To be honest, in the majority of cases, what I'm seeing in front of me, it kind of is winging true. But again, I suppose it's not over to the fat lady things. And then obviously transfers and all that, etc., etc. Same old the thing. A lot of numbers. That's not, like I'm getting confused looking at all these numbers. So in Dublin West, 14.5% to win. Like what they call Sinn Féin's Donnelly, whatever you call him in Sinn Féin. Not Stephen Donnelly, not Fianna Fáil, Sinn Féin's Donnelly, whatever. It's top in the post. Jack Chambers 20. Yeah, no. It seems to be just the same old. Sinn Féin, Fianna Fáil, Fine Gael, pretty much. In Dublin West, that's nothing really has changed. In that area. Same old. But anyway. Oh, my back's going. But unfortunately, it doesn't look good, unfortunately, to put it nicely. So we're going to have the first count in Cork South Central by 1 o'clock or so, let's say. So it seems like Micheál Martin's doing well in his own constituency. I don't know what to tell you about that one. But it seems like he's doing well. Micheál Martin, the Tánaiste, and the leader of Fianna Fáil. It seems like he's doing well enough. Going by what OT is saying at the moment. Apart from that, there's not much more to be said. But yeah. So we have news now from the Kerry constituency. Now, this is very important, but I think we all know the answers. 68 of the 200 and what was it? 267 boxes are open. But yeah, we all know the answer, and I think we all kind of knew the answer. I don't think. But yeah, Michael Danny Healy topping the polls in Kerry. Unfortunately, this person is probably going to be re-elected. Unfortunately, so I hate to say it, but 68 of the 267 boxes are open, and that means Willie Couch is winning the way. So we shall see. There's a chance number 40 could be elected, basically. Again. Don't know what to say to you about one, but I hate to say it, but the West has fallen. I think everybody's just lost energy. I think everybody was expecting a big independent thing. So I think people are just kind of doom and gloom. I'm doom and gloom a bit too. So in Mayo at the moment, what they call? So Darrell Cleary of Fine Gael is doing well on 20%, in 37 of it in, 37% in so far. Darrell Cleary of Fianna Fáil is on 18%, pretty much Fianna Fáil, Fine Gael, pretty much. Duffy, I do the category. The Rose Conway Watch 15%, Lisa Chambers 8%. I think what they call him for the Irish Inquiry, Stephen Keogh for the Irish Inquiry, he's doing very well on 7%. He's above Ain too, so he's doing well. So Stephen Keogh is doing well. Stephen Keogh from the Irish Inquiry. He seems to be doing very well in his constituency. So 40% of the. So this is good news. So finally, we have some good news. Are we waiting for the good news? Do we want the good news? So in Offaly at the moment, 40% of the vote has been counted. Some good news. Carol Nolan is on 24%. She's topping the poll at the moment. But Sinn Féin, Fine Gael, sorry, are right behind her, 19%, and Sinn Féin's behind that. So Carol Nolan seems to be going to top the poll. I think it's safe to say that she probably will get in, Carol Nolan. So at least that's some good news. So over in Dublin West, just to say, we know we keep talking about Dublin West, but it's important too because Jack Chambers is there and Roderick O'Gorman particularly is there too, and Roderick O'Gorman's constituency. And it doesn't look good for Roderick O'Gorman. I think Roderick O'Gorman is gone. If that's any consolation, I think Roderick O'Gorman could be gone. So over half of the votes are counted now in Dublin Southwest. It's not looking good. Roderick O'Gorman is not looking good for you. I'm afraid to say he might be gone, unfortunately, if he keeps going the way he is, because it's not looking good for him. But Jack Chambers is topping the poll, so he's all right. And Will Coppage is going to probably get in too. But Roderick O'Gorman is not looking good. I'm afraid to say the leader of the Green Party might not be getting in, and it wouldn't be much loss, and hopefully so. But that's what it looks like for me at the moment, looking at the poll. But it could be wrong. Again, take it with a grain of salt because the fat lady is not signed yet. The other yes have fallen, yeah. But no, but I think it's fair to say, and even OT are saying it now, that Stephen Donnelly is gone. The Minister for Health is gone. Like it's done. It's done for Stephen Donnelly. It's gone. He's gone. The egg is gone. I repeat, the egg has fallen. The egg has fallen. I repeat, the egg has fallen. The egg has fallen. The egg is in the pan. The egg is gone. Um, I hate to say it, but I do think it's Jovo for Stephen Donnelly. And for Rodrigo Gorman too. It's not so Jovo yet. But Rodrigo Gorman doesn't look good. It doesn't look good. Rodrigo Gorman could be gone. Uh, so it doesn't look good, but definitely 100%. I don't think there's any coming back from Stephen Donnelly. Like, even though Tia is saying it here, that he's in severe trouble. Like, he need a miracle ready to get back in. He genuinely need a miracle. Because Simon Howes is doing well. I'm surprised he's doing well. But it's a miracle how he's doing well too. But Stephen Donnelly's gone. I think it's just fair to say he's gone. So. But Micheál Martin seems to be doing well in his constituency. Because I don't think there's any stopping Stephen Donnelly losing his seat now. Like Stephen Donnelly, yeah, he'll have to recently. So Simon Howes is top in the poll in Wicklow. There's only 4 seats. Listen to this. So the 31% of the vote are in already, but Simon Howes is on 28% already. Sinn Féin's Brady is 15%. Whittemore of the Social Democrats on 14%, and Tim Dooley is Timmy's. I don't know what Timmy's is on 7%. So Stephen Donnelly is going to miss out already. So I don't think he doesn't have it. It's only 4 seats. Like, I think he's done for. I would have liked to see Simon Howes lose his seat, but sure. If we can get Stephen Donnelly out, at least maybe that'd be at least something to celebrate. I think it's done for. Stephen Donnelly's done for. Yeah, it's gone. He's done for. Yeah, Rodrigo Gorman. Everybody's saying Rodrigo Gorman's in severe trouble. Yeah, even some people even some of the media at the moment are calling that Stephen Donnelly has lost his seat. So it's pretty much gone, done. Also, this is insane. So no more 40. So the total 25% of the vote counted in Kerry. So just to say straight away, Michael Healy and Danny Healy, there's no stopping them. They're gone. They're just took off and gone. Like, everybody in Kerry just voted for them. But that way. And no word of Michelle Keaton yet in Kerry, but basically Healy Ways have just ran away with it in Kerry. There's no really stopping them. I don't think so. But no more 40s on 2,000. She got 2,533 votes. She shouldn't have even got one. No, none from Limerick yet. No, but that's Kerry. But nothing from Limerick. I don't even know if they're counting the votes in Limerick City because the fuck up. So Stephen Donnelly. So one government minister so far is going to get the boot. So this is Sligo and Leitrim at the moment. 37% of the votes in. Fianna Fáil is topping the poll. Scallon fella, yeah. Independent Ireland's doing well in Sligo Leitrim. Just to say, Independent Ireland's doing well. He's on 15%. Clark fella, I can't think of his name, but he's doing well. Independent Ireland's just behind Fianna Fáil on top of the poll in Leitrim, Sligo. Obviously, Leitrim doesn't exist, so you only have one county basically. And Fine Gael, it's pretty much the same thing. And Sinn Féin, pretty much the same same old, nothing new. Number 40, yeah. But I hate to say it, but number 40 is going to get in. Unfortunately, I have to call that now. I thought she's going to get in. Unfortunately, the Healy Ways already have won it already in Kerry. I don't think there's any debate on who's going to top the poll. Like they're just like they're already a mile away. Like they're already just 200 miles away from everybody else. It's fair to say there's no chance of them losing a seat. Like there's no chance in hell they're losing a seat. So that can be said straight. I think anybody could have told you that one, but I'm trying to see is the word of Cavan. So just to say, so this is from Shannon's I know Sound and County Cavan and Monaghan. Matt Carty's currently on the top, along with Neve Smith. So Wiley's taken over from Cavan Brady, excuse me. Uh, but Matt Carty, I think it's already. I think we all can call it that Matt Carty is going to be elected. Um, there's no really way of stopping Matt Carty at the moment. He's just got too many votes. There's no stopping him really. But the biggest surprise, I think Brendan Smith has lost his seat, which would be a huge shock for Fianna Fáil, because Brendan Smith's been there a long, long time as Fianna Fáil. So that's pretty, it doesn't look good for Brendan Smith and Fianna Fáil. So one of them seats are going to go to either Sarah Wiley or Calma Brady. So one Fianna Fáil seat to be gone. That's what I'm trying to say. We see, but it doesn't give me the whole. Only give me the top figure of Kerry. That's really it for Calvin Bond at the moment. There's not really anything else to say. Hello, Great Face. How are you doing? Well, we don't know who won. Nobody's counted yet, but it doesn't look good, unfortunately. It seems to be. It's the poll was last night. I don't know if you've seen the poll, but it seems to be white. It's going to be Sinn Féin, Fianna Fáil, Fine Gael, pretty much. A few independents mixed in, but at the moment, obviously, there's no place in the country have elected the person yet. But that seems to be what it seems to be the case, unfortunately. There's not really much, change in the wind, if that makes any sense. There's nothing really like huge change. We should see, but I suppose not. It's still early days yet. It's only after 11 o'clock. So we'll be here anyway until 1 o'clock, and then we'll probably take a bit of a breather for half an hour or so, and then we come back. Hello, how are we doing? Hope we're well. I hope we're having a good Saturday. I'm not too bad. Apart from all these figures driving me mad, that's about it. It's just too many figures. There's this percentage, there's that. How many? It's just figures to drive me up the end. Especially with somebody with dyslexia, it's a nightmare to try and read through it all. Yeah, Stephen Donnelly's in trouble. Yeah, but Simon Howes is probably going to get in, so he's safe enough. Simon Howes. The other problem is with the other government minister, Rodrigo Gorman's in a lot of trouble. The leader of the Green Party, so he could lose his seat. Apart from that, no other witty ministers at the moment are in trouble. Norma Foley seems like she's going to be getting in, unfortunately. And Micheál Martin seems to be going to get in. Jack Chambers is basically topping the poll in his area. I haven't heard of a Papa Hackett or anything like that, so I don't know what's happening there. Stephen Donnelly, I think everybody's really called it now that he's lost his seat. Yeah, he's in trouble. Like, he's not doing that well. So, but again, it's not over yet. But what I'm trying to say, at the moment, he's not doing that well. So what I'm trying to say is too, Will Copperchum is taking all his votes, taking all Rodrigo Gorman's votes because she's just above him. Norma Foley looks very likely to really get in. Like the Healy Ways basically ran away with it already. They're on top of it, but Norma Foley's just behind them. So it does look like Norma Foley will get in regardless. Which I don't know what's wrong with people. to be totally true, I know it's democracy, but really, Norma Foley. Yeah, Norma Foley. Anybody but Norma Foley. Like, good God. Good heavens. But it's going to be it's going to be difficult to call how they're going to form a government. It's very difficult. It's the three major parties. They are the people who gain the majority of seats. But unfortunately, again, the one thing that was said, and I said to myself, the Green Party are finished. The Green Party not topping the poll anyway. So it's fair to say the Green Party are finished. It's done. The Green Party, they'll be lucky to get 1 or 2 in. So at least that's something to say. But I don't know. But the moment the Green Party, it's done. Like, they're done. I haven't heard anything from Pauline O'Reilly either. So poor Pauline O'Reilly might be getting the common good. Yeah, so here's the true in Dublin Bay South. Autry basically just said it there. It was Eamon Ryan's constituency before. I'm sure we remember. Eamon Ryan obviously not seeking re-election because he was going to get beaten. But it's fair to say here's the truth not going to get in. The Green vote is not there. It's gone. The Green vote is evaporated. Eamon Ryan topped the poll. As they just said, no, Eamon Ryan topped the poll by this stage like in 2020. So the Green Party are gone. It's just gone. The Green Party are finished. It's done. Bloody advertisements. Well, here, I don't have any ads on my YouTube channel. So I don't know. It must be another video watching. Is there ads? Like, there shouldn't be ads. I don't get any ad revenue on it. So unless YouTube just puts them on. But there shouldn't be, because I have them off. There shouldn't be any ads, really. But YouTube probably doesn't now. They're probably doing such a thing now. They're putting on them anyway. Because YouTube, you know yourself, is just full of ads. Like, you can't watch anything on YouTube nowadays without 50 ads coming up. They're literally 20 minutes long each. Like, that's how bad YouTube's got in terms of ads. My bones are cracking. I'm about to fall apart. He's falling apart. He's taking a fit. So Galway West. We have news from Galway West. Going down. Yeah, but that's the only concession, really. The Green Party not doing well anyway. So they'd be lucky maybe to get 1 TD. It depends on the transfers. Again, transfers, when they get eliminated, etc. So we'll see what happens. But at the moment in time, it's not looking good. That's what I'm trying to say. Which everybody said that. I think everybody acknowledged that the Green Party were finished and done for. But apart from that, there's nothing really. Anything else is not guaranteed. The Labour Party is doing well enough in some areas. People for profit doing. Social Democrats are doing well in a lot of constituencies. But mainly the main tops are Fianna Fáil, Fine Gael, Sinn Féin. It's pretty much the same old. So in Galway West, 30 boxes are open. Maria Farley of Sinn Féin is doing the best. Catelyn Connolly, Independent, is doing very well. Another Fianna Fáil, John Collins, Fianna Fáil, doing very well. Hildegard Naughton. How many seats are in Galway West? Does anybody know? Anybody know how many seats in Galway West? Because Hildegard Naughton might not get in. But she doesn't seem to be doing too well. Pauline O'Reilly only on 3%. Oh dear. The common good didn't work out. Oh no, but what really fucked what really fucked everything up, I think. And particularly the older folk, what really fucked it up, and the only thing that's saved Fianna Fáil and Fine Gael, and I think we all acknowledge it, because basically OT interviewed people earlier on, and the reason they said because they were going to get a bigger state pension, like people in their 60s, 65 plus, take for example, all of them voted Fianna Fáil and Fine Gael because the two parties promised to increase the state pension. So that's the only reason why. Only for that, they wouldn't have got the votes they get today, Fianna Fáil, Fine Gael, because the only people who voted Fianna Fáil and Fine Gael are elderly people, like people that are in the pension age. And the same with young people voted off Sinn Féin. So I don't get it. But, I didn't vote for Fianna Fáil or Fine Gael or Sinn Féin. I don't agree with that at all. So Hildegard Naughton looks to probably lose her seat in her, maybe, possibly. But I think Catherine Connolly's fine, and Maria Farley of Sinn Féin is going to get in. So I think that's a no-brainer. She's always kind of done well, and Maria Farley won in Galway West. So Coconut Cetra, Sinn Féin, Fianna Fáil. Independent Ireland's doing well in it. We shall see. But the thing about it is, just to say, just when we start with Sinn Féin's not doing as good as they were in 2020, but they're still losing a lot of votes compared to what they did. A lot of stuff, but basically the main thing I would say to you, Stephen Donnelly, the Minister for Health, it's got he's gone. He's no saving him. So unless a miracle happens for him, but he's pretty much done for Stephen Donnelly. Walter Gorman is in a lot of trouble at the moment. It's kind of 50-50, will he get in, will he not? But I have to say, and I have to call it now, and I think the majority of the mainstream media have called it, that Stephen Donnelly is going to lose his seat. So that's the only thing really to say at the moment. No more Foley's going to keep her seat. Hildegard Naughton looks like she's in a bit of trouble, the government's chief whip. She looks like she's in a bit of trouble, but that's about it. But mainly, the main take of it is Sinn Féin, Fianna Fáil, Fine Gael. The usual crack, basically, what I'm trying to say to you. Not pretty much in the difference, what I'm trying to say to you. So it's pretty much the same old, same old. Same old, same old. Nothing has changed. I cry. I don't cry. Looking forward to live. So Dublin Northwest constituency. So there's 3 seats. Sinn Féin top in the poll looks to be 30% in. Uh, where was this? Yeah, Sinn Féin. Like the 2 Sinn Féin candidates are doing very well. People before profit, Fianna Fáil. So it looks, well, the way it looks in Dublin Northwest, uh, it looks like Sinn Féin, people before profit. So it's basically a whole left group there. Noah Walker Fine Gael is not doing too well. Gavin Peppers on 7%. But it looks like it's just going to be a big change there, I suppose, because people before profit and Sinn Féin basically all left wing groups in that area. Oh yeah, basically Dublin, it pretty much guaranteed the Muck is going to get in. Gerard the Muck Hutch, he's going to get in. The Green Party were in trouble too. So yeah, they're pretty much out. The Maryland McDonald said we're not bringing in enough people. I haven't heard anything from Clare. So. Well, Clare Daly's not going to get in it. So if anybody thought Clare Daly was going to get it, you know. and Newsom Calvin. Um, Matt Carty's going to top the poll. There's no doubt about that. Of Sinn Féin. Neil Smith's doing well. Joe White is doing very well. Calma Brady and Fine Gael is doing well. So it looks like poor Brendan Smith might be getting the boot. Unfortunately. Well, not unfortunate, Um, it looks the way it is in the moment. Brendan Smith's going to probably get the boot in the channel. Yeah, he's going to get a holiday in the channel. So I'm just listening to the Pauline Tully's talking on Open Sound. That's what I'm just listening. Yeah, I don't know. Let's see. Um, Hishkin. So you were asking, wasn't there? Is there only he was asking about independent, about Limerick, Limerick County now. 50% of the vote is in Limerick County. It seems like independent. Richard O'Donovan of Independent Ireland's topped the poll pretty much in that area, along with then Niall Collins of Fianna Fáil, 22%. O'Donovan Fine Gael 21%. So it seems like Independent Ireland topped the poll in Limerick County, which I don't think is a surprise. I think everybody kind of realised that Richard Cotton O'Donoghue would get very well voted for in that area. So that's in about Limerick County now, not Limerick City, Limerick County. Um, uh, yeah, well, just to show you, so the Dublin, so Marilyn McDonough's constituency for all the votes accounted for, so we're just waiting on the results. So Dublin South Central tally 100%, so all the votes are counted for. So you can see Claire Daly didn't do well, so she's going to be probably eliminated. There's no really hope for her. Malcolm Stevenson's doing well. It's all about transfers. Now, what it means by, like, the Irish election system doesn't work like first come, first go, first get in. But long story short, when the transfers happen, and say, for example, Claire Daly is eliminated, 1,300 votes will be split among all the candidates. But Marion McDonald is basically guaranteed to get in. There's no doubt about that. Pierce, I don't think there's anybody going to catch them two. But I don't know about the social. But you can see straight away, Jerry the Hutch. It's like four. There's 4 seats in this constituency. So even if he got a bit more from Claire Daly and a bit more from the people before Boffin was given to the Hutch, he's going to make it. Like, he's going to do it. Like, I think he has done it. I think it's just like he doesn't need much, basically, what I'm trying to say. So he probably will get it. I think it's like he's going to get it. But Claire Daly's gone. Well, to be totally honest, she can go to Russia, to be totally honest. But it does look likely. The Green Party, I don't know. We see what happens, but it's all the play for, like, the bottom seat, like these 2 seats here, all the play for. I think the 2 other seats are just guaranteed to get in. Yeah, with more. Yeah, they're going mad. I'm listening to them there now. They're going absolutely off the walls. The muck is going to beat the Green Party, except like they're generally losing the plot. So that's the least funny to watch. Now, like, I'm listening to it now on my earphones, and they're losing the plot. Like, they're going mad. Like, the Irish are just absolutely having a hissy fit over it. Greeks, yeah. Yeah, see, we're not professional enough here. Yeah. I know, but it's rather be here than in the Celt set doing Cavan listening to Gone Beans. Because generally I'd probably go mad if I had to listen to that all day in the Count set. form of our own sovereignty, a nation of Cavan, exactly. No tree are very sad, so hopefully he does get in just to upset OT a bit, because they're very upset over it. But it's pretty much guaranteed Marilyn McDonald his don't know who is going to get in. So there's no, but the last two seats, and the transfers again, the finished counting in that area. So we have to see. They probably will have a count soon, hopefully. Um, anybody here but Matty McGuire in that area? Anybody here and I haven't heard that but Matty McGuire. Yeah, they're pretty. They seem to be gone. Like Roger could go, but it's 50-50. At this stage, it's 50-50 if he's going to get in or out. So we don't know. We'll see what happens. But here's the Chew is not going to get in. She's not going to get in the Green Party. That was him and Ryan. Just to say why I mentioned Here's the Chew, because that was him and Ryan's constituency. And you remember the last time him and Ryan topped the poll for there. But people in that area seem to be sick of the Green Party. So they're not. She's not going to keep him and Ryan's seat. What I'm trying to say, it would be a miracle if she does. And Grit Media and OT. Yeah, this is the news. We are the news. We are the media. Yeah, they're beating crickets tonight. So news from Cavan and Monaghan at the moment. Let me just look through this before. So here we are. Here's 40% of the vote in Cavan and Monaghan. Yeah, we see what happens. It's weird how the tally could work. That makes any sense. So this is Cavan and Monaghan, the my constituency. As you see, non-parties. These are independents. Irish Freedom Party's there, the National Party there, Liberty Republic's there, the Green Party. Aintrew's doing well. Councillor Sarah Wiley's doing well. There's pretty much Sinn Féin. Which is higher? Fianna Fáil is higher. So Sinn Féin, Fianna Fáil, Fine Gael, into what would be Independent Ireland, and then Irish Freedom Party. Then People for Profit. Then Independence. Yeah, so pretty much. But it's only 40%, just to say. So we look at the figure at the moment. So yeah, this literally, as I was just saying to you, Brian. So Matt Carty, there's no doubt about it. He's getting in. Matt Carty's safe. He's going to get in. Neve Smith, I'm surprised. I'm surprised Neve Smith's going to get in. I thought Brendan Smith would be okay to get in. I didn't think Brendan Smith that this would happen. And Robbie Gallo, Fianna Fáil too. So there's going to be two Fianna Fáil. So they're getting rid of Brendan Smith and electing Robbie Gallo. David Maxwell, Fine Gael. A few minutes ago was Calma Brady. So Calma Brady's gone down a bit, and David Maxwell has taken over. But you can see Sarah Wiley. So Sarah Wiley's basically taking Fianna Fáil's seat, basically what I'm trying to say. So, actually, no, sorry, I'm telling a lie. Pauline Tully's not here. Yes, tell a lie. So she's basically taking one of the Sinn Féin seats. So Sinn Féin's going to have one less TD in Cavan. We're going by this at the moment, at the present time, 40%, as I say. So Sinn Féin, she's basically going to deny Sinn Féin one of those seats. Because Fianna Fáil is just getting rid of one of their candidates and putting another candidate in. So pretty much it's going to be a big change because Sinn Féin only have one candidate, so that seems like what's going to happen. So, so I don't know if that's any concession to anybody in Cavan at the moment, but but I knew Sarah Wiley would do that. That's why I give her number one, because I knew she would do well. And just I thought she'd be denying Fine Gael a seat, but she seems like she's going to be denying Sinn Féin a seat, like one of their seats. Well, I don't know about fucked, but you have to see who goes in with who and what happens then. Because at the moment in time, it's not bossing. To put it nicely. Oh, Catherine Mountain, what's happened with her? Yeah. Yeah, Catherine Mahon, the Minister of Media, is in a bit of trouble. But she might get elected, but she's in a bit. She's not getting the vote she used to. Basically, what I'm trying to say. So it's hard to know what's going to happen with her. Yeah. So just to say, going back to the Hutch's constituency, Marcus Stevenson, the councillor in Dublin, that area, Dublin Central. It seems like he might not get in. The Hutch will probably take his place. Um, so he probably will suffer because the Hutch is doing well. So it doesn't look good for Malcolm Stevenson, the councillor, the independent councillor up there. Um, oh no, but the monk is like on the top, like he's on top of Malcolm Stevenson. That's what I'm saying. Like the monk is way above him at the moment. That's what I'm saying. Unless the transfers, unless there's people transfer to him, that's what I'm saying. Like Marcus Stevenson's about two under. Like no, the Hutch is above him. The Hutch is above him, and he's two under also. Um, so I don't know, but I do think the Hutch should probably like he doesn't need really much more really to get in. Um, um, so in Calvin and Monaghan, unfortunately, at the moment, looking at this, 34% of the first preference votes in Cavan and Monaghan were for Sinn Féin, particularly for Matt Coward. So Sinn Féin basically in Cavan and Monaghan has ran away with it, basically, what I'm trying to say. Um, in terms of first preference votes. So Sinn Féin basically have ran away with Cavan. As you've seen there with Matt Coward, he's completely ran away with it. So yeah, here, I need to run to the title, so I'll be back in 2 seconds. Sorry about that, apologies. Just when I was coming out, the cat wanted food, so I put give her food. Uh, so in Dublin based South, the tally is so far 80% of the votes have been counted. Um, Fine Gael, basically Labour Party. Fanna Patrick's all right. Fanna Patrick's going to get in. The woman on the bike. Fianna Fáil, Sinn Féin, Brian Andrews is fine. So here's the Chew. Unless she gets transfer, she's gone. Like here's the Chew's gone. She's not going to get in. So it's pretty bad looking. And so it's Fine Gael, Labour Party, Fianna Fáil, Sinn Féin, pretty much. And, yeah, so um, we see. So Carol Nolan, just going back to Offaly for a second. Carol Nolan's doing very, very well. Carol Nolan's doing the best in Offaly, so she's pretty much top the power. So there's no worry for Carol Nolan at the moment because she's got so far she's got 22% of the vote. So she's basically done it, Carol Nolan. She's basically safe. She's basically won it when in office Offaly. Hello, guys, how we doing? But yeah, she's basically done it. So at least we have Carol Nolan back in Dull she's basically like there's nobody really within a country mile of her, you know. Like basically, she's basically beaten Fianna Fáil, Sinn Féin, and Fine Gael. Like in fairness, an independent candidate has bet the three main parties in whole area. So you know that's something to really be proud of. I suppose for Carol Nolan, that's something really to be proud of. I'm sure we would agree. Like you know, it takes a lot to beat the three big parties, and she's done it in whole area. Like she's done it. Also, we found a wedding ring, like in Donegal as we speak at the moment. I know this is not really relevant to really anything, but just because it might bring a bit of a laugh to our smile, so a smile to our face. Um, so apart from a vote, they found a wedding ring in a box in Donegal. So if anybody knows anybody that lost the wedding ring in the 55th box, there's your wedding ring. It's in the box. It's going to be given to the canvassers. So there you go. So along with the votes to put in the wedding ring, so you know they must be going to break up if they don't vote for the candidate that threw the ring in along with the vote. I don't know how you would do that, but when you're putting it in the box, it would do. So there you go. It's only lost the wing in Donegal. That's what it is. Cork Southwest. Michael Collins is winning. Holly Collins, yeah. So it's going to be pretty much the same. Michael Collins, Holly Collins, and O'Sullivan. Yeah. So pretty much the same. No change in Cork Southwest. Pretty much. I think we all knew that. I could have told you Michael Collins and Holly Collins to get in. I think anybody could have told you that. Like they were going to get in. You know, there was no doubt about that. It's freezing over there. No, it's not that bad here. It's a bit drizzly. But that's about it. Um, Yes, it's pretty much the same across the whole country. Fianna Fáil, Fine Gael, Sinn Féin. Pretty much like what I'm seeing all over the country. So from Waterford, sorry, not Wicklow, Waterford senior. So, like, yeah, it's over for Fine Gael and Waterford, so it's not looking good for them. And Fine Gael finished in Waterford for whatever reason, but it's not looking good for our good friend. That's Mick Wallace. It's not looking good for him. It's finished for him. It's Jovo. Mick Wallace is not going to get in. He's lost. He's gone. He get into the Kremlin, okay, but he won't get into Dolly. Yeah, so pretty much OT has just basically said it there. OT has basically just admitted that the Green Party finished. The only candidate that has a chance, Roger Gorman, I think, is gone. The only candidate that has a chance, and OT basically just said it, is Oisin Smith of the Green Party. That's really it. They're only likely to get one TD left. So the Western do have a chance, basically. That's what I'm trying to say. So Roger Gorman and the West do have a chance. So it's Oisin Smith or nothing, basically. So it's only going to be what we won. Going by what they're saying, and OT basically just said the same thing I said earlier on. Yeah, pretty much. I don't know. It's hard to know what's going to happen between them. So we're coming up to midday now, 12 o'clock. Probably the most likely there's going to be a count at 1 o'clock for Dublin Central. So we're going to know who'll be the first TD or who's going to get transferred or eliminated. So we're going to know now in a while. The folks will start coming in basically, and the people being knocked out will come in. So within the next hour or two, we're going to know. We're going to start knowing that. Nobody yet has been elected to Dáil Éireann. But we'll be here for the majority of the day, probably. Anyway, like we'll be here now until 1 o'clock for now, anyway. And then we'll probably be live. I get a bit of a break for half an hour, and then we'll be back at 2 o'clock. Basically, we'll be live all day, pretty much. Because there'll be things coming in the middle of the night. Like Calvin Bond's going to take 9 billion years to do it. So I don't know. I haven't heard anything about Helen McAtee, actually. Give me a second. We had to figure out I completely forgot about Helen McAtee. I forgot Helen McAtee even existed. Sorry, Helen. Don't lock me up for hate speech. I forgot that she even existed. So there you go, Helen. That's how important you are to the Irish people. I forgot she even existed. I only saw Helen McAtee. It was like, wait a second. Who's the Minister for Justice? Where was she? You know. Emo Tobin of Andrew, yeah. I haven't heard much. I don't know. I suppose we won't know yet. I suppose it's still all the paper. There's nothing on Helen McAtee yet. She's probably going to get the vote, hopefully. Top the poll. Oh, I did. See, I'm not listening to Grip Media on that thing. I'm listening to Radio Television Show, and would you believe I have to listen to unfortunately. I have to listen to OT. But I don't know, Mid East, yeah. But I haven't heard much about it. Like I'm looking at the figures here; they're coming up constantly for me here. I haven't seen anything there. Same for Clare. I haven't heard anything from Clare at all. So yeah, so Dublin Midwest has finally counted all the votes. Obviously, there's nobody been elected now, but this is where it stands at the moment. Owen O'Brien, who doesn't know what a woman is for Sinn Féin, is on 20%. Uh, Mark Ward isn't of Sinn Féin. So basically, Sinn Féin Midwest Dublin. It's just Sinn Féin Fine Gael, pretty much. And Maria Higgins, isn't it? And Fianna Fáil's, I don't know what that even is. But basically, Sinn Féin, Fine Gael, Fianna Fáil, pretty much. In Dublin Midwest, there's no surprise there. I don't think anybody can really touch them. Again, transfers. You don't remember they're not automatically elected. Transfers will happen, etc., etc. But the way it looks at the moment, you see. But I haven't heard anything really. Like I know Paolo Turbine is doing good. So yeah, Roger Gorman. Everybody's saying it that he's probably going to lose his seat. So I'm not going to say definite that Roger Gorman's going to lose his seat, but he's going to get it in. If he does get in, he's going to get in by the slimmest of margins. But then most likely the Green Party are going to get completely wiped out. The only person that could be left, the only person that's doing any good on the Green Party's voting record is Oisin Smith of the Green Party. All the rest of the Green Party have been demolished. So that's really it. So that's the only chance the Green Party has of anything. I don't know, but especially because I said to you before, they have the lowest amount of Gaudi in that constituency in the country. The Minister for Justice's own constituency has the lowest amount of Gaudi in the country. So think about that. So I don't know why people would vote for that, because if she's the Minister for Justice and in her own constituency, law and order is not even there. So I just need to check something, sorry, because there's other thing. See, there's that much information. Oh, he's lost. So yeah. So it's been so in Dublin, Fingal East, Fine Gael has lost one of those seats. Has lost the candidate of one of those seats, like one of the sitting TDs. They've lost it. Yeah, look, they've lost. Ooh, sorry. So Professor, a votee, Alan, he's a Fine Gael. He's a Fine Gael. He's already sitting in Dublin. He's lost his seat. He's gone. He's done for. Really, I think he's done for. So it's going to be Fianna Fáil, Labour Party, Sinn Féin. I think he's done for. I don't think he's going to get back in. Unless the transfers. Again, it all depends on transfers. We could be saying that differently, but I think he's lost his seat. I think he's done for. So there's one Fine Gael then. No bad. So the local media in Cavan at the moment are predicting too that Jerry the Monk will take the last seat in his constituency there. So yeah, I don't know what to say, but we wait and see. I suppose it's not over to the fact of these things. There could be a surprise, but who knows? With 44% of the boxes tallied in Cavan, Matt Cowtey's basically he's done it. He's all right. He's going to get in. He's 19. He's on 20% of the first preference votes. So Matt Carty literally got the majority of the votes in Cavan. Neve Smith's on 10.4%. So yeah, basically, what I'm trying to say is Matt Carty's 100 miles ahead of the next candidate. So Matt Carty's just elected. He has it. He has it. He's not going to lose that. Neve Smith is doing well. David Maxwell. Do you remember earlier on, Carmen Brady said that she's lost the lead. So David Maxwell, Fine Gael is doing well. Sarah Wiley is doing well too. And Robbie Gallo. Yeah, so Brendan Smith's going to lose his seat. Like, in all the indications, he's going to lose his seat. But that's going to be something in Cavan to be talking Brendan Smith losing his seat, because Brendan Smith's been there again in the 90s. That's how long he's been there for. Like, in the 90s. Like, he's been there literally longer than Neve Smith or Robbie Gallo, etc., etc. So I'm very shocked by that one. Like, I'm very shocked by that one. I thought Neve Smith would lose her seat, but I'm very shocked that the voters have turned against Brendan Smith and the voted Neve Smith in. So I'm shocked by that one. I don't know, because I thought it'd be the opposite way around. So I don't know. Yeah. Well, I haven't been changed. I was going to say, where's my headphones? DJ. See, I know there's loads of stuff I could touch on, but there's that much information. I don't want to drive people up the bed about it. Yeah, like the Hutch is like the media OT. I'm not listening to OT. Like they're generally having a canary over it. Like that's the one thing they're actually having the canary over. It seems to be, because he seems like he's generally less people are just doing it for a joke. But I think people are just doing it because it's the most. How would you put it? Somebody put it's the most anti-establishment candidate. To put like somebody that was a gangster or stuff like that. And I suppose it is fitting because they're all gangsters in the all. If you don't answer. But no, it is the truth. Like, he is doing very well. It's not like a joke. But unless people are just doing it just to fuck off, because it would be funny now to have an actual gangster in the doll that is in with other gangsters in the doll. Bit of both, yeah. So, it's going to be funny because the whole media, like, you hear Naughty, you can hear it in the fights that they're actually having the meltdown over it. Like, they were crying about it. Like, they're going to be crying for the next 6 months about it too. Mackie Stevenson. I don't know. But if he wasn't Jared the more coach, Mackie Stevenson would probably be there in his place, if that makes any sense. I think it's split the vote because he's an independent too, Jerry Hodge. He's not one of Fine Gael or into that. So it probably split the vote, if that makes any sense. You get what I'm saying? If there's one of them, say if only the Hodge went and Mackie Stevenson didn't go, he probably would have a bigger vote. If that makes sense, you get what I'm saying. Here's Kerry. Right. Here's Kerry. So. Yeah, that's pretty much what people do. Oh, well, there should be more upset. So basically in Kerry at the moment, basically Healy ways are fine. Best, that's what I'm trying to say. Uh, Normal Foley seems like she's be all right too. But well, that's the sad thing about her. Yeah, so Normal Foley probably would get in. So that's really what's happening in Kerry at the moment. So Normal Foley probably get in, but the Healy ways are going to get in too. So, but that's about it. Nothing really else to write home about. It's pretty much the same Fianna Fáil, Fianna Gael, pretty much. Then after that, oh, so yeah, so just to say to the Minister for Media, Catherine Martin, the Green Party TD, her husband would, didn't watch the houses built in the back garden. Um, she's going to probably lose her seat. It looks very likely she's going to lose her seat, along with Stephen Donnelly. So she's getting the boot, and mainly probably because of RT too, and along with she's the Green Party. But apart from that, I think all the other government ministers are doing all right. They'll probably be fine. Like some people did fill in all the boxes. I'm looking at one here from some part of Dublin. Literally, there's 20 candidates and they filled in every box. Like, imagine doing that. Like, imagine if I filled in 20 the boxes in my constituency. I would have lost the plot, to be totally honest. Trying to remember what I give who and what I do this. Like, I only give 6 votes. Like, imagine if I went down the whole page of the 20, I would generally go mad. Because it'd be too much. Um, I need to make another phone call. I'll be back in 2 seconds. I'll just make a phone call to see what's going on. Ooh, I'm taking the whole lot with me. It was funny there. Yeah, he was winging me. He tipped the button by mistake. The person was ringing to not have to answer the phone. He was trying to answer the phone. He hit the button to turn the phone to not answer it, like the red button, the not answer the phone. And then I tried to ring him back, and then he was ringing me back at the same time, and then that was what's happening. Sorry about that too. Having to leave again. It's just hard when you're here for such a long time. Yeah, Neil Richmond's okay. He's going to get in. Neil Richmond's okay. He's going to get in. He's going to get in, Neil Richmond. Lockwood Westmead. And the local candidate, Lester Golden. Sorry, give me 2 seconds. Looks even clear. I'm just waiting through Cavan at the moment. So Leighton School, National School in County, I think it's in County Cavan, boot number 1. The Foul Mountain done very well in that area. So this is near Kingscourt, I think. I'm not too sure now exactly whereabouts in the county it is. But Foul Mountain did very well, pulled double figures, as did Council Sarah Wiley. I'll show you what I'm talking about. I don't know even where Leighton is, to be honest. That's how out of touch I am. There's too many national schools and stuff like that. So this is the update from Calvin Monaghan now. You can probably, the names are filled off, but just trying to see, this is the Sinn Féin one up here. That's the other one from Monaghan, Brady. This is Matt Carty there. This is Lester Gordon. He only got one. Where was Foul Mountain? I can't remember where it was. I think this is it. Maxwell. This is David Maxwell, Fine Gael. So Wiley's here, 27. Yeah, total 27. That's before profit. It's hard to know when you can't see. I can't remember the figure well. Where was Foul Mountain? I remember seeing it. You can only see the vaguely. That's the Green Party vote. That's so Wiley. I remember that. Mulligan. But he's doing very well. I'll show you what I'm looking at, best of all. Why I'm saying this. As it says here, Foul Mountain pulled double figures, and so did Aintus Council, so Wiley. So this is from later. It's presumably some up the country. I can't remember exactly whereabouts in Cavan. I often heard of it. I don't know whereabouts it is. I remember hearing of it. But obviously the best person really here, I think, was. They're not in Monaghan, yeah. It is in Monaghan because Robbie Gallagher's doing the best, so it must be in Monaghan. It couldn't be in Cavan. David Maxwell, yeah, this is in Monaghan. Apologies, yeah, this is in Monaghan. Because the reason why, because these are Fianna Fáil. This is a Fianna Fáil councillor in Monaghan, a senator, sorry. And this is a council, Fianna Gael council in Monaghan. So that's where it is. And Neve Smith's doing well too. Is there anything else? Yeah, just Stephen Donnelly said all in it together. Oh, wait. This was another place in Cavan. Whereabouts was it? Mount Nugent up in County Cavan. Yeah, I know where Mount Nugent is. At least I know that. The person who done the best was Lester Gordon. Lester Gordon done the best up in Mount Nugent. But Lester Gordon's from that area. He's from that area. So I knew he would do well in that area. So fair play to Lester Gordon in that area. TP O'Reilly still did well. But again, that's what I was saying to you earlier yesterday. TP O'Reilly and Lester Gordon are basically in the same area. They're from the same area. I don't even know. That's Fianna Fáil. Who's that? Brendan Smith, sorry. Brendan Smith. Yeah, this is Brendan Smith. Yeah, well, understandably, Brendan Smith to do well enough up that end. So the person who done the best in Mount Nugent is TP O'Reilly, along with Lester Gordon, along with Fianna Fáil's Brendan Smith, and then Pauline Tully. So that's all we have from Cavan Amon at the moment. Hello, Gordon. How? But the thing is interesting in Cavan at the moment, as somebody just pointed out to me. The thing is interesting in Cavan and Monaghan last time. Pauline Tully and Matt Cowty topped the poll. Sinn Féin got an overwhelming majority in Cavan. The only person that's doing well is Matt Cowty. So, do you know what I'm going to do? I'm just going to run down to get a drink. Is that okay? Because my throat is gone. Like, I've been sitting here since 9:30 chatting, and I haven't shut my mouth for a minute. So is that okay? I'll just get a drink. So bear with me for 2 minutes. Is that okay? Yeah, eat sweets. No, neighbour woman was in the town. She got me stuff. So, having me buttons. See what happened to me one day. I tell you the story for this. We were in the truck one day, going doing stuff, filling the potholes and stuff. And one of the workmen got me these sweets, and he got me addicted to them. So, I hope he's happy. Because that's what he did. Only for that fellow, I wouldn't be eating me buttons. I can eat buttons every day. I'm worse than a child. So, what has happened here? Oh, Cavan Monaghan, we're actually moving at some pace. They're actually getting things done in Cavan and Monaghan. I can't see shit with this poll. They all want bicycle sheds. They seem to all want bicycle sheds. So this is the tally. So you can see Matt Cowty. This is where Matt Cowty is, just to say. Like, Matt Cowty he's won it. Like, look at this. That's where he is. 6,000 votes. So at the moment, 43% of the votes. There's still 56 to be counted. But 6,000, nearly 7,000 votes Matt Cowty has. Like, look at that. Like, look at that. Like, there's no stopping him. Like, there's generally no stopping him. Matt Cafferty. He has it. He's done it. So Wiley here. So Wiley's really going to fuck Sinn Féin over because Pauline Tully's doing bad because Sarah Wiley's doing bad. So the one thing about at least my vote, hopefully, at least I voted for Into it instead of Sinn Féin. So Sinn Féin is going to lose probably a seat, and Sarah Wiley's going to gain it. I can see Val Mountains and guys reading about 2.3% or something, 2.37%. 753 it says. Is that 753? I can't even fucking see it. 753. There's that Jimmy fellow. He only got 6 votes. Mark Malone, the National Party, 67. Is that 67 or is that 87? I can't see. Sarah Wiley, 2,000. No, 3,000 something. 3,000 something. Could they make it any bigger? I can't see shit in that. Like, I generally had to get into the fucking thing. The buttons, yeah. They got me addicted to them. So I hope you don't mind me eating a few buttons because I honestly only had something to eat this morning. So. Yeah, I've tried the white ones. I've tried all the buttons. Yeah, he's doing well. Stephen Cole's doing well. Yeah, he's doing well. I don't know about his what do you call it? What's her name? The Irish Choir. She's in Watch Home. I don't think she's doing that well, but Stephen Cole's doing well. He is. We talked about that earlier on. He's doing well. I don't know what he gained a seat, but he's still getting a good few votes. So. Give me 2 moments for a second just to do. Susanna, yes, okay. I couldn't think of it. It's hard to remember everybody's name, but I don't think she's doing well because I haven't seen it. But I've seen that Stephen Cole is doing well. I've seen that earlier on. This wouldn't open. Oh god, I'm losing track. Oh, it's going to Mayo now. Take me back home to Mayo. I know. Okay, the Minister for Housing, Darrell O'Brien, is safe. He's okay. He's got in. So I don't know. I don't think he should have got in, but sure, look at that's democracy. So Darrell O'Brien, the House Minister, is safe. Yeah, Stephen Cole is on 6%. I just saw it there from Radio Television. So just news coming in too. Gavin Pepper of the Independent TD, the Independent Council, sorry, in Dublin, is unlikely to take a seat unless the transfer system helps him out. So Gavin Pepper unlikely, and same with Malcolm Stevenson, unlikely to take a seat because Jerry the Hutch could get it. But it all depends on the transfers, to be totally honest. So that's just news coming in. Gavin Pepper and Malcolm Stevenson. Mid East, yeah. Mm. Hello. You're back. Good. Jeez, my throat will be gone. Like, I haven't shut my mouth since 9:30. Oh, sure, but don't do that. Jeez, we don't know yet. We're just going by. There's some places counted that we're still waiting for them to do the results. We don't know. But it pretty much is Fianna Fáil, Fianna Gael, Sinn Féin, pretty much. So, yeah, unfortunately, the Minister for Justice is going to keep her seat. She's going to keep her seat. Helen McAtee's going to keep her seat. So, I can't believe that the Helen McAtee's going to get back in. Oh, wished. Oh, oh my God. So news from Cavan at the moment. More news. Excuse me. Sorry, I'm having a fit. So where to start from here? I suppose we've seen this a second ago. So Sinn Féin has 33.3. So far, it's 50% of the vote has been counted. 33% of the vote is Sinn Féin. Irish Freedom Party. So this is Val Martin, just to say, 791. So he's done very well. He's getting 800 anyway. For this is the fourth preference so far. 50% counted. The National Party 82, the Liberty Republic 360. So the Green Party have done better than I thought they would be. But yeah, into is 3,000. Yeah, Independent out of 1,460. Yeah, yeah. Jimmy and stuff is not going to get elected anyway, unfortunately. Joseph Duffy and Fergal Deputy, yeah, won't get elected anyway. And the same with the Green Party firm. He might get it. Brendan Smith might just barely get in. I don't know. Yeah, the people before Puff won't get in either. Yeah. Yeah, but Powder to being safe, just to say, just hold it there. Yeah, this is what we were looking at. Like, look at Mark Carty's vote. Like, it's off the page. Like, it is off the page. There's Val Martin here. Mark Mallow there. I have to squint to look. Sarah O'Reilly's there. So Sarah O'Reilly's beating Shane P. O'Reilly and TP O'Reilly. And Brendan Smith. Neve Smith's just in front. So she's going to take Pauline Tully's seat if this keeps continuing. Yeah, because, yeah, to see up here. This is it here. Matt Carty, Neve Smith. You know. So, you know. This is only 5 seats in Cavan, just to say. Yeah, oh my God. There you go. Yeah, like it's obvious Matt Card is going to get in now. So. But that's not at all done yet. So Matt Kelly's going to get more by the end of the night. Well, I hate to say it, but it's not as big as independent vote as we thought it would be. So pretty much the polls were white. The Sinn Féin Fianna Fáil Fine Gael would do very well. So I hate to say it, but I think it was white. Oh, Papa Hackett is gone. Yeah, that's milk. Papa Hackett is gone. She's gone. She's going to go to Finland now. What's common here? Sorry that I'm having me chocolates. I hope people don't mind me having me chocolates. Because like I literally haven't really got anything since about 7 o'clock this morning. To be totally honest with you. And that's to be totally true. I haven't got much to eat. I only had a bit of bacon this morning. That was it. And I probably won't get into it this evening now. Yeah, so in what's common, Galway, Michael Fitzmaurice is going to top the poll, which I think nobody's surprised with that. He was going to top the poll anyway, Michael Fitzmaurice. So nobody's surprised with that one. There we go. So I'm just reading up on things from that. It's Jovo. Yeah, no, but I'm dying. Excuse me, sorry. Just look at this. Sorry for a second. Yeah, this is the good. There's going to be good news here for 1 second. Sorry. It's Jovo. The Green Party are gone. So here's the Choose gone, and the Green Party are gone, and MNYNC is gone. Excuse me. So yeah, so no, unfortunately, the Green Party it's Jovo. It's done. That's what they get for the carbon tax. So and here's the Choose gone too, and the MNYNC's gone too. Oh, Tipperary. I haven't heard anything. Like, I haven't heard anything about it. I know, but Gavin Pepper and Malcolm Stevenson, they're not going to get in unless there's transfers. Unless the transfers do something for them. I don't know. It's not looking good. To find the forward. Just to say, at 1 o'clock, I have a bit of a break. Is that okay with everybody? Because literally this evening, I'm gonna have to be talking 100 miles an hour. So is that okay with people? Is that agreed? At 1 o'clock, I take a bit of break for about 30 minutes. Is that okay? Because after 1 o'clock, we'll start getting the results of each constituency. That makes any sense. Is that fair enough with everybody? Just because I would probably die if I have to keep talking all day. It's Aaron only here. No, I don't think he is. I think he's probably disappeared. Because he asked me earlier on about a candidate, and Mary Butler's getting back, and that's a disgrace. That's a disgrace that Mary Butler's going to be back in that doll. Like, Mary Butler should never be let into the fucking doll. Excuse my language, but like, all seriousness, Mary Butler, she's no addition. She's good for nothing. We're close. Oh, Matty McGrath, yeah. We hear about what happened with Matty McGrath. We see what's happening with Matty McGrath. Well, Cavan Town boxes haven't been open yet, so that's all to play for. So Cavan Town's boxes in Cavan haven't been open yet, so that's going to tell us the main picture. Excuse me. Yeah, Matty McGrath's top on the poll in Tipperary South. So Matty McGrath is probably going to get in. So Matty McGrath has it. Yeah, so Matty McGrath is going to get in. So Matty Maguire is going to get back in, so which is good too. Oh, breaking news, breaking news, breaking news, breaking news, breaking news, breaking news. It's done. It's Jovan. It's Jovan. The other is gone. It's gone now. Can you still hear me? No, I don't think. Am I? It's okay. Show me that it's okay. Good now. Yeah, it just probably knocked off for a second. I probably clicked it by mistake and then clicked it back on. That's probably what happened. Kill Muckwish. Yeah, so we have the full result in Offaly. So it's pretty much confirmed. Hello, Martin. How are you doing? So the good news, I suppose, here in Offaly, Carl Nolan has bet Fianna Fáil, Fine Gael, and Sinn Féin. Like, fair play to Carl Nolan, like an independent woman. She bet the whole three big parties in her own constituency. Like, a fair play to her, and she topped the poll, so she's going to get elected. So Carl Nolan pretty much she has it. Like, she's going to be elected on the first count. She has it. She's done it. She's 21.9% of the vote. The next person on need is 18.3. She's done it. Carl Nolan is back in. Oh, boys, we're back in business. At least Carl Nolan got in. At least that's something to be grateful for. So there you go, boys and lassies and ladies and gentlemen. There's Carl Nolan. She like fair play to her. Like it's a hard job to beat three big parties. Like she's literally bet the whole lot of them as a woman on her own, like an independent woman. So I think that deserves a bit of a clap, to be totally honest, nearly, because it's very hard to beat Fine Gael and Fianna Fáil and Sinn Féin. So very good. So Carol Nolan is elected, basically, pretty much is guaranteed because the vote is done. So she's done it. So fair play to Carol Nolan. So at least we have some kind of voice in Dáil for us. So there you go, lads and lassies. There you go. Give it up, no chance. Heading out now. Yeah, well, you never know. It's again, Tradsforce is it's a different thing. But anyway, I talk to you later, but I'll probably see you later on. We'll be back later on anyway at some stage. After 1 o'clock. We know the full talk. We can talk with all the people. But keep your chin up. Don't be doom and gloom. It's not all doom and gloomy yet. You never know what can happen. Tradsforce again. You never know what can happen. It's a funny system, the Tradsforce system. But anyway, thank you, Andy, for being here for the moment. And I'll talk to you later. Yeah, for Carl Nolan. Yeah, of course it is. Of course. Yeah, no bother. I'll talk to you later. No bother. I wouldn't blame you. Yeah, Stephen Donnelly's finished. It's not possible Stephen Donnelly to get in. Oh no, he's done for. Like there was one box. It just had to say in it. There was one box with 1,000 votes, and he only got 20 votes out of it. So he's gone. Like Stephen Donnelly's gone. Yeah, he's gone. So yeah, we'll probably be taking a break at 1 o'clock just to say. So Simon Howes is safe. Yeah, that's pretty much guaranteed. Simon Howes is okay. Yeah, the Taoiseach has basically had it. He's done it. He's going to be elected. Yeah, he's gone. There's no hope for him. As I say there was 1,000 votes in one box, and he only got 20 votes pressing out of them 1,000. So there's no hope. Unless he literally pulls everything out of his head. you know. Yeah, it seems to be. Like I don't know, we can't say for certain, but definitely Stephen Donnelly's gone. So it's not much else. But in 15 minutes or so, we'll be going for a bit of a breather. Is that okay? Um, so that's what we do. So we'll be taking a break at 1 o'clock. We'll be back at probably 1:15 or so. We will have some of the couts by then. One no way. Oh no. Oh dear. Yeah, Stinter one. Yeah, but we're back at 1:15. Like we're only having the 15-minute break. Too bad I don't have a like. I have another computer here watching OT. Imagine watching OT. But if I had another thing to, I'd be watching Gript at the same time just to hear what they're saying. But it's the fact I have to listen to these because the majority of politicians are coming on this crying about it. And because they're crying about, like the Social Democrats are crying here too. So the fight. It's just pretty much the polls were right last night. It's going to be Fianna Fáil, Fine Gael, and you know, Fianna Fáil, Fine Gael, PD Liberals. So I'm just looking at different things. It's hard to keep up with everything. Why is this acting the cut? Excuse my language. There was a video I was trying to play just to hear what was said. Mm. Yeah, the Twitter doesn't want to work for me today at all. I don't know. It doesn't want to work for me. It just doesn't want to work. Just doesn't want to work. The Twitter videos at all. Um. Okay, so they were just in for Cavan Mullen. So 60% of the votes in Cavan Mullen have been counted. I probably can't show you this because it probably turned off my microphone because there's a problem probably with that. So Matt Cowdy's doing the best. Neve Smith is doing the best. David Maxwell is going. Pauline Tully's doing well. Unfortunately, Councillor Sarah Wiley is falling behind a bit. Shit. Excuse my language. But it seems to be what's happening. So it's going to be entire new, like a 60%, still got anything to play for. Where was Val Mountain just to see and stuff like that? I'll get you now. It doesn't show the whole votes. But he's on about 800 or 900 votes. 2.3% of the votes. About 900, 800, something like that. Mark moved the National Party. I don't know. Must be it's 0.24. Shane Mulligan, it's 0.9 or something like that. Yeah, not too great. Yeah, Councillor Sarah Wiley, on about nearly 4,000 looks like votes, which is good. Shane Peel Wiley's not doing as well as I think he thought he would. He's only on about maybe 1,200 or something like that, 2,300. He's not doing that well. Matt Carty's won the way with it. Like Matt Carty nearly has 8,000 votes. 8,000 votes. He nearly did the quote. The quota in Cavan is 10,000. Like he basically has it. Like let's put that with 60%. He's going to get an extra 2,000 out of that west of the 30%. He's going to get it. He has it. There's no way to stop him. So the way so Sinn Féin got 32 so far percent of the vote. 22 for Fianna Gael. Non-party was 1.7. And Fianna Fáil was 24. Irish Freedom Party was 2.3. So it doesn't look good for Fallon Martin at the moment, unless the transfers really help him out. It doesn't look good because again, it's not all counted yet, but we're at 60% counted. It doesn't look good because he would need a lot to. What's the post not need? Just so I can get a glimpse of what I'm talking about. Like Matt Carty, we can catch up with Matt Carty. That's just that seat is gone. So there's sort of 4 seats to play. Just give me a moment, I'll just go through it. So Matt Carty, Neve Smith. Neve Smith's on how many votes did we say? 2,000, so nearly 3,000 votes. Yeah, well, now I don't think anybody can catch up with all. David Max was on a good few. What was it? Sorry. Yeah, a lot of them. Robbie Gallo, Pauline Tully. Yeah, I don't know. He might get Paul. If he can get transfers, good transfers, then he might get there. But the first person that's going to be eliminated is Jimmy Moore. Like, he has 12 votes. He's not going to do well, unfortunately. I give him my 6 vote, Jimmy, but unfortunately, he's not going to do well. There's only 12 votes he has. And then the next one's the other independents, 52, 67, 65. Where's Mark Moore? Mark Moore on 105. Shane Mulligan on 400, and the Green Party on 428. Um, but I think we're going to call our break there. So I'll be back at 1:15. Is that okay with everybody? So stick around, I suppose, at 1:15. I'm going to go off this part of the live stream, but we'll be back on a 1:15 or so, or 1:20, because obviously the votes will start coming in. There's a few places saying they're going to start at 2 o'clock announcing who's been elected, or the vote distribution. So is that okay with everybody? Just because I get something to eat and a drink, and kind of chillax for a few minutes, because again I've been up a good while this morning, and it's a lot of talking. So I'm going to have a bit of a break. Is that okay? So we'll be back at 1:15. I was give or take 1:20. So I'll talk to you then.